So it's just
Well,
repetition.
but it shows that he does a lot and he's good within X, at least.
Yeah, that still denotes a minimum level of proficiency to do that.
Mm.
But yeah, for
While
sure.
he's walking this, while we're following him back to wherever, does it look like he's just walking normally, like he's not bumping into any extra brush or anything that he
Nope.
doesn't need to?
Yeah, not at all. He has a stick with him, which he uses to feel out the floor. But no, he never stumbles into something, steps into a brush, nothing like that.
He's Daredevil.
Oh, then
He's
no
Um,
he's a
threat.
fighter with the with the blind fighting style.
You mean like me?
Yeah.
indeed. You make it to his small cottage, and it is very humble in its setting. It looks like it's pretty much one room. There's like three rows of very small bedding.
Speaking of which, I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary with my blind senses when we walked through here, did I?
Like if something was passing you by that was invisible and stuff like that. No, not really.
Okay.
Uh, nothing of the environment. Like there's no extra force that
Nothing out of
is
the ordinary.
yeah. I mean, obviously you'd feel it even more because there's just a lack of gust. So if there was any kind of movement, you'd feel it right away. Um, but yeah, nothing else. Nothing else really. But yeah, as I pointed out, there's three beddings. You can notice like he's growing cabbages, potatoes, and carrots on three beddings. Not much. It looks like just enough for one person to last them about 6-ish
Now
months.
that's
Um,
impressive while blind.
and aside from that, he goes, "Oh, can you please just lay it down right there? I'll chop it up some other time." And he points
I
next to his house.
I just nodded, but I feel like he couldn't even tell.
I placed it. I'll place it where he pointed.
He's like, excellent, thank you. So, did you want? I believe you guys were here to perhaps enter the temple. I assume,
Yeah.
or
We're here for a reason.
well, if you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them for you.
I mean,
Um,
personally, I'd like to hear about the stories first.
uh, which stories in particular would you like to hear?
You involving the temple, its history, anything about it?
Uh, well, as far as I know, I'm but one blind man. I'm not a follower or anything like that of any deities that may perhaps be residing there. But I do know that this island was a bit of a sanctuary for a lot of nature. I believe I was also aware of a lot of luscious fruits and vegetables and all kinds of edible foods that grew. In fact, very luxuriously grew actually. But then one day, the Melfians managed to find the island, and well, they began harvesting all the goods. And the forest did not retaliate. It felt more as if it was more than happy to hand its gifts to the rest, to the humans. Um, but I believe, if I recall the story correctly, uh, at a certain point previously, the orb was placed here, and before that, the island was merely nothing more than just another island. So perhaps the blessing of the orb is keeping this island bountiful. In fact, despite what I say, the Amalfians do in fact send one or two ships to the west shore every so often to harvest the the outpost they've established there.
Interesting. Do you know who the temple is to?
From rumors, I believe it's to uh Ytr, but I'm not quite certain.
Ymir is the god of agriculture and animals.
Is there anything else you'd like to know? Perhaps I could help you with.
Um,
Um,
people returning, like after leaving, did they tell you anything about it?
I never encountered them. If they, yeah, I mean, perhaps they left, but once they meet me, they never come back to visit, or just to talk about how it went through.
Mm.
So as far as I know, those nine, perhaps they all went home satisfied. Perhaps there's nothing left in the temple, or perhaps they went home empty-handed, or perhaps they never went home at
Gotcha.
all. I wouldn't know.
How long have you been here?
About 30-ish years.
That is a long time with no visitors.
Well,
With few
not
visitors.
yes, a few visitors every so often, maybe once every year, once every 2 years. I sometimes, well, I try to approach the sailors, the official sailors on the west, but they seemed a bit hostile,
Hmm.
to put it mildly.
Have you given them any reason to be so?
I wouldn't believe so. I've never actually managed to speak to them.
Uh,
It just seemed like their actions intended otherwise.
they're just overly cautious or scared of something, maybe.
Well, their capital is right next to
Mm-hmm.
the everlasting forest. I don't envy their fears.
So you said you've not ventured far into the temple, but from what you have, what do you
As
know about it?
as far as I know, there are at least three trials in the temple. One of which we were told to understand the journey of Yetiar and perhaps his story. After we went through that, um, it actually conjured a couple of divine elemental creatures that uh, we we had to face off. It was a bit of a struggle, but we managed to fend them off. I believe we faced five of them, uh, but uh, yes, I believe we faced five of them. I could be wrong though. Maybe it was four, somewhere around there. The next trial, we were told to reflect on our sins, our guilt. That's about as much as I can remember. And I'm not quite sure exactly what happened in there. Maybe perhaps it's an after effect, but that whole memory for me is a bit blank.
Interesting. When you, why did you first come here? It sounds like was that like the original group you came here with and conducted the trial that you underwent it?
Uh, it was just me. I came to the island seeking, you know, truth, really, answers, perhaps maybe a reason to live. And here I am.
Hmm. DM, what do I know about UTR and like their story? Can I make a check for
Of course,
that? Or
uh, I believe Keenan is not very versed in the gods.
yeah, I am. I'm really
Oh, you are. Oh,
yeah,
yeah, you
because it's a
are.
lot of
Okay,
history
roll religion.
stuff
Yep.
and a lot of
Okay,
magic
roll
stuff's
religion.
related to it.
Roll religion. So, Yetziar, uh, mostly concerns himself with um wildlife, right? So
Hmm.
if a lot of the other gods were making champions, to fight in the Great Wars. Yetiar was one of the few who, rather than trying to make the strongest thing possible, was trying to make them like the most efficient way to have like an environment. Like he was experimenting with how to make an ecosystem like self-sustaining, or at
Mm-hmm.
least very cyclic, right? Um, he also is the one who made the wheat uh, grain. Yep, it's a wheat grain. He invented that, or at least made that. A lot of his depictions and otherwise are of animals that are hardworking. Ants are one of them. Uh, I believe foxes are one of them. Um, uh, the other ones would be off the top of my head, it would also be something along the lines of uh, I guess no,
Like an
trying to
ox?
remember. An ox, yes, yes, yes. That would sort of classify what essentially hardworking animals, animals that go about their day. Um, they're mostly not aggressive, but obviously there will be some animals he's made that are carnivores. But for the most part, uh, his general philosophy was it's all about being able to make the world cyclic, um, as it as it stood. Um, he doesn't have a big fondness for humans, mainly because
Greed and stuff.
no. He just doesn't like
Mm.
Kyosis. For the most part, doesn't like him.
Uh,
Uh,
Interesting.
and he sees a reflection of his ideals onto humans. So, he sort of feels this like disconnect with them. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean he doesn't accept their worship or whatever. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
he makes exceptions for those who actually do follow him. But for the most part, in his eyes, he's not very cordial with humans. In his long reign, uh, there is a lack of um, selfless gifts from him to the mortal plane.
Okay. Do any of you have questions for the Wanderer?
Just Wanderer, not the Wanderer.
Hmm. So you do not follow Yetio?
Oh, no. I don't follow any god.
Was that always true?
Um, funnily enough, no. I used to follow, I believe, I followed the god of lies, Embus. Um, and despite what you think, Embus is actually not a, it is not all about deceiving others. It is more about being able to, let's say, trust yourself, um, and along many others. But um, that philosophy no longer follows me. It's been quite a while, so that philosophy has not been with me for quite some time. When maybe perhaps I was younger, it was sort of my ideals, but not anymore.
What made you change your mind?
Uh, it wouldn't be a it wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that walking through the temple, or at least traveling through as far as I did, maybe perhaps changed my perspective a little bit. But for the most part, it was just um, perhaps soul searching through the forest here.
How'd you lose your sight?
Oh, well, I'd rather keep that to myself.
It's all good. Um, so yeah.
Well, if I should not be holding you guys any further, if you wish to travel to the temple, I wish you the best of luck. I will simply be here whenever you need to talk.
Do you have?
Uh, do
Oh, sorry.
uh, do visit whenever you finish, successful or unsuccessful.
Of course, we'd love to give you some more company when we're done. We are in a rush though, so we won't be able to stay for too long.
Yes,
He
thank you for
nods.
the Thank you for the stories, and I'm just gonna give him some of my much incense.
You like extend your hand to some incense, and he doesn't move because he can't see them. So you just put them in his hands, or like you try and like gesture that you're trying to give him something. He does eventually understand what you're trying to do, and he takes them. Thank you very much for your kindness.
Yeah, so I'll give him like basically one bundle of incense, which is probably just like a silver's worth. Still.
A silver's worth of incense. That's enough for a day.
Yeah, that's a lot of incense. I mean, do you know how much 10 gold of incense has got to be?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. It's 100
Like,
golds. To cast something is already enormous. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to imagine when like one gold's like a year's worth of work for some people, and then you
Yeah.
look at the cost of some spells, and you're like, man, poor people just can't cast spells.
Yep. I believe farmers their annual is like 20 gold a year. Let me check.
Yeah.
Imagine how many
It
great
feels bad.
wizards and sorcerers just go unnoticed because they can't afford the ritual components.
This
Ah,
just makes me think
That's
of
why
that
you need to
that
find a
tweet.
sponsor.
This just makes me
Yep.
think of that tweet that says hey, somebody please help with this Wi-Fi budget. My family is dying, and then $5,000 a week is spent on scented candles.
oh my gosh.
That's what this makes me think of.
That's a mood.
Oh, so a poor person makes about 80 gold at most annually. So they would barely almost be able to afford incense. They just didn't eat, pay anything, or yeah, they just saved all their money they paid. Everything else was free.
Mhm.
Reiner
Feels
could
bad.
sponsor so many poor families right now, but nah, that's for asking God follow-up questions.
We need to go to a
Exactly.
poor city and just cast Heroes Feast and watch their minds get blown.
True. That'd be awesome.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to get that chalice.
Yep.
Anyways,
So, yep. He nods and yeah, he heads back to his house.
let's tackle this challenge or trial, I guess.
For it.
Let's do this.
You psych yourselves up and you head towards the
High's
Temple of the
always psyched
Illumination.
up.
True.
Yep. True. So,
Objectives
Uh,
not die.
yep. Yeah.
Isn't that
I just put
always
that
our
there.
objective?
Yep, exactly. Someone put it there, so I just reformatted. Yep.
Shopping episode. Objective not die.
Talking
It's
to
honestly a
old
challenge
men.
I
sometimes.
had a shopping episode once where 3 people died.
Perfect.
No.
The best shopping.
Okay, it's the thing I
Session.
talked about
Bartering
before.
went wrong.
It was no. It was somebody decided to make a deal with the devil in a town full of lawful good paladins. It was stupid
Oh,
and a
yeah.
bad idea.
Extra
Oh, yeah,
kind
that-
of shopping.
That was the.
Yeah,
And then some
Like-
extreme shopping, indeed.
yeah. So extreme soft shopping where you pay with your soul.
Yes, the most expensive item. Anyways,
Actually, soul coins
the-
are kind of cheap, according to.
so
Baldur's
wow.
Gate. But yeah.
True. Yeah. For the most part, you arrive at the temple, and externally it does seem a bit more, a bit run down, ruin-like, if you will. There is no door, but there's this open passageway filled with darkness. You can't quite see what's inside. Those with dark vision would see slightly forward. You would just see some marble flooring with vegetation growing in between the crevices.
Can't see anything.
I light up my glaive with fire. Infinite torch.
Does
Yep.
it actually do anything? 5 feet of
It just
dim light.
it's 5 feet of dim light.
Great. Now he can see
Yeah,
5
all
feet
right.
in front of his
I
face.
I use that to light a normal torch.
You're like, haha, and you're like, oh shit. All right, pulls out a torch. There you go. You light up a
I'm now
torch.
dual wielding light.
True.
Good
Now,
job.
now the Temple of Light can't stop you. Anyways, the as you wander in, I believe the rest of you will follow, and
Please.
about 30 feet in, you do, or about 60 feet in rather. Yep, go ahead.
I'm going very slowly and carefully, just making sure I'm watching my steps so I don't fucking,
Yep.
step
You.
on that one raised rock that's very obvious, and you're like, why did you step on that? It's the only opposite rock.
I wanted
Yep.
to see what would happen.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll make a click clack noise when I step on it.
I'm just
Yeah.
imagining Raider, the Last Crusade, Indiana Jones, that fucking trap
It's a
scene.
Yeah.
temple. Why would there be traps in here?
Yeah, surely no traps. So I'd like to point out there are mural depictions on the left and right. They look like
Ooh.
depictions of vegetation, forests,
I'd like to
trees
take note
growing.
of them.
Yep. So on the left is a lot of vegetation, forests, and trees going, and you see like the water sort of rising, sort of depiction. On the right hand side, it is of a winged creature. Um, so it's a four-winged creature with these white golden wings, and in is like this small like imp-like creature in a glass cage, and how it's colorized is that it's pure divine, pure yellow colors and white colors, and then at the far edges of the painting is like clearly painted black red, and then the orb in itself, like the imp and the orb in itself, is painted in with some sharp dark colors and red outlines
Wait, so
for
the
the imp.
imp, like, the imp is with the orb or, like,
The
separated
imp
from
is
it?
in the imp is inside the orb.
Oh. And what was the light side?
Uh, this is the right side. The left side was
No,
the
like
vegetation.
the light.
Yep.
Like you said, it looked like it was holy and demonic symbolism and colors.
No. Okay. So the outer ring, like the most
Mm-hmm.
outward stretch of the mural, is blackish and red painted, and then as you there's eventually this cross where it's yellow and white colors, and then you see this large creature with four wings. It's hooded, and it's two hands that appear to have six fingers on each hand, holding this orb in its palms or in its hands, and it's inside that in between its
Uh,
hands is that black orb with the imp in it.
okay.
Dan, in my vast religious experience, do I glean anything from this?
Roll religion.
Yeah, do I get anything from it either?
Sure, both of you roll religion.
The joke here is that I'm not actually proficient in religion.
You know,
Oh,
I am
perfect.
super proficient in religion. Yeah, I am rolling terribly.
I rolled a 4.
Very sad.
I know
So
everything about religion.
exactly. So, Kieran,
Yeah.
as far as you're concerned, with your vast knowledge, you lack like it's like
I'm
when
just
you
not good with
see
this god.
yeah, I mean, it's like when you see a picture of like people on a wheat field. You're just like, cool, people on a wheat field. Like it's not
Mm-hmm.
it's
I don't
it's
see the
not districted
significance.
enough. Yeah, like in comparison to
Mm-hmm.
like let's say you've seen angel depictions and demons fighting angels before. Like this just feels like your run of the mill angel depiction of capturing a demon, not quite specifically
Mm-hmm.
any denote like any specific
Is there
detail that
anything
it denotes
special about the
or
orb itself?
it's a black orb with a red
Does it
Black
imp in
look
it.
orb.
like the other orb?
Uh well, it's hard to paint that because it was a multitude of different palettes, but no, it doesn't look like they were trying to depicting one of the orbs.
Hey DM.
Yep.
Do I glean anything?
Ah, it's an angel.
She gleans that much.
Yep.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at the line work here. It makes it look like it's kind of trapping it instead of, you know.
It seems like entirely too many wings for one creature. I don't think it needs that many.
I mean, look at the hands. There's 6 fingers on each one.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's got to be a mistake.
maybe.
Reiner, the art critic.
Ah, yes, perfect. 0 out of 10. Too many wings. All right, so
7 out of 10,
Ah.
too much water.
true. Sea of Thieves, too much water. So once again, at the end of the hallway is actually a door, with a so there's 3 squares, and then those three square indentations, and then like a circle stone tablet. You get the sense you have to probably turn it, like put your fingers in there, and, like turn it basically.
Why would they be square if we were supposed to use our fingers to turn it?
Maybe it was made for something with hooves.
If no one's going for it,
It
Keenan's
doesn't
gonna
like humans.
try it. He's gonna try putting his hand in it.
I mean, I can't. My hands are full right now. So.
What are you carrying?
A glaive and a
And a
torch.
torch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if no one's going for it, Keenan's just gonna try and put his hand in that as soon as Blue's unmuted.
It's only 2
I'm
hours.
here.
Oh,
It's just
gotcha.
people around me. All good. Can you repeat what you said?
Oh,
Keenan is
Keenan.
making bad life choices and she
Yeah,
will open
Keenan's
the
just gonna
door.
try the
Oh, I
door.
see. Oh, I see. So you're just gonna put your fingers in there and turn, right?
Yeah.
Don't even check first.
Okay.
It's a temple. Why would it be trapped?
The mummy happens to your hand and it's all skeletalized.
Yep. You put 3 fingers in and try to turn. Turns out it's quite hard to just turn this with just your fingers. You just go. It doesn't really much. It's like your the like the joint knuckles in your hands now hurt because you kept trying to turn it.
Can you put down that glaive and maybe one of us each will put a thumb in to try and turn
I
it?
think maybe we should look around and see if there is a tool or something first. I will help us look around. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself and start looking around.
Alright, guidance and then roll investigation for me, please.
Alright.
While she's doing that, can I just put the end, like,
Terrible.
how big are the holes?
About the size. It would be slightly larger than your thumb.
He has pretty big thumbs as a lion,
Could I
man.
fit the Could I fit the torch in one of the holes?
Nope, too small. Or yeah, the hole is too small. Rather.
Can you turn off the lights? Maybe it'll help us searching. It's
7. Ugh.
It's called the Island of the Blind.
So 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool paintings. There's vegetation on the ground. Not much else, unfortunately.
How many
you
holes are
find.
there? You said 3?
3. They're all square like.
Yeah, do you want to turn that?
They're all in a line. By
Can
the
you
way.
turn that torch off maybe, Pythor?
Oh, I mean, once it's off, it's garbage. But yeah,
We have multiple. I have some if you want to
you
use
douse
them.
a torch anyway without water. I'm not pouring my I turn off my glaive and I'll stow my glaive.
Just
but
snuff it.
I'll snuff the torch.
Yep. Desi, as you're walking around in the darkness, you would step on something and hear like this metal clang on your feet, and you step back and you're like, "What was that?" But like, there's something metal. You stepped on something metal. It felt like a bit like a stick, but like like it was a metal rod.
Can I try and like feel around for it and pick it up?
You get down on the ground, try and pick it up, and you feel the end of what appears to be a trident on the floor.
What the fuck?
That makes sense.
That's cool. It's mine now.
Yep, you hold on to it, you pick it up, and would you like to tell everybody else? Because they can't see any. Oh, wait, no, never mind. People with dark vision would see this.
Yeah.
I mean, I have both dark and blind vision, so this darkness
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
doing shit to me.
I'll
Yep,
keep
yep.
it to
So,
myself.
when
Keenan's
it's
just
snuffed
like
out,
Keenan's just like
Yeah.
doing this, trying
yeah.
to.
Are we maybe supposed to be using the trident to open the door?
Oh, you found a
Oh,
trident.
shit.
With the 3 prongs and the 3 holes?
Oh. I'm gonna try that. Well, I can't see anything.
Yeah, you walk
Don't-
into a wall.
you have
and
your
say, "Let me
goggles,
try
don't you?"
that." Bonk.
Oh, I have dark vision goggles.
Yeah.
Oh, you had dark vision goggles on. Well, that was an unfortunate untiming. Well, Keenan has it now.
Oh.
Fuck.
Apparently, you could only find
Okay.
if you were blind. Well done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I scammed myself. I apologize. Destiny,
Hey
you do not
guys,
have it.
I found this trident if you want to try it.
Oh, blind sense doesn't count as being blind.
Blind sense still oh, no. Blind sense is 15 feet around. No. Sorry.
He has like
Wait,
10 feet, I
wait,
think.
wait.
It's only 10
Yeah, I have 10 feet.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
blind
it's a
sense.
feat. Well, you have dark vision naturally, so you know.
Mhm.
Just wanted to I'll stay quiet.
Yeah, you
Um,
you need
I
to be
still have
blind
to
to find it.
blink.
yeah, when you blink, it shows up,
Technically,
man.
I'd be blind when I'm blinking, and I'd be able to see it.
Yeah, but no one said they closed their
True.
eyes.
When I close my, yeah, but I blink, and all of a sudden I see some weird shape behind my eyelids, and I'm like, what the fuck?
True.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Okay.
I'm assuming it's still all dark, so Keenan would be wandering and bumbling about with the.
I
with the
found this
thing.
metal stick. I don't know what it is, but someone can try it.
It looks like a trident.
Oh, I
Everyone
can't
else
see.
that earlier.
Yeah, I think you're holding the trident.
Maybe it's because we snuffed the light.
I light my glaive again. There, can you see now?
Yeah. Does the torch?
Does it disappear?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought the
Yeah.
whoosh was the trident just going away.
Nope. That was the
Okay.
light
Okay.
back in. So.
I'm not that strong. If someone wants to try it, I can. I mean,
I'll take the glaive, or the trident. Does it fit specifically in those holes perfectly?
Perfectly.
I will spin it then.
You slowly spin it. It's still hard because you're trying to spin a pitchfork in a thing that's like, it's very it's a very unorthodox handle. Let's put it that way.
Hey, I mean, it's my favorite weapon type.
Yeah.
Is two-hand spear-like
Yeah.
weapons.
So yeah, you're pretty decent at it. I mean, you're used to like trying to maneuver these kind of weapons, so you're perfectly fine. And it spins, and you hear a click as the door swings, and you are met with this blinding light. Not like literally going blind, but it's incredibly bright, like the reverse of this room you were just standing in. It just turns the room you're standing in completely filled with bright light, and you sort of have to squint and try to look covering like a portion of your eyes so you can see exactly what's in front of you. And what you see in front of you is a very ornamented ground. Let's put it that way, and an entrance through.
well,
Do we
let's
see
go
anything
through.
else through the hole? Does it look safe to go down?
It looks safe. It looks safe to go in. It's the same height, so it's not a step down or a step up. But
Oh,
yeah.
I guess we keep going.
We will continue moving forward then.
I think we
I'm
should
gonna
leave.
turn off the. Hold on to one of us, and I'll turn off the.
Okay.
Turn off the glaive.
I think we should leave that trident behind, or pitchfork behind. I don't know. Maybe we should take and just
On the
leave it
other
as.
side of the doorway, does it look?
Yeah. Do you
On the
need
other side
the
of the
thing
doorway,
to
does it look
open
like there's any way to open the door?
Nope.
We should probably bring it with with
Let's
us.
bring it and just leave it there when we leave.
Smokey the Bear, guys,
So-
leave no trace.
So, what do you want to do? You want to take the trident with you, or pitchfork with you, or
Yeah, we'll bring it with us, and we'll like when we finish here, we'll probably just leave it there again,
okay, good to know. So you walk out.
just in case.
Sorry, you walk in. Let me move you to the room. So you, as you walk in, the light sort of eases up, and it becomes much easier to see. There's this gold dial on the floor. In front of you is another door, uh, sealed this time with what appears to be a key jutting out from the door. It seems already be the key seems to be already in,
Is the
and yep,
floor, is it actually a sun symbol?
yes.
Okay.
So yeah, oh, it's also tiled, a bit more marbly, tiling, and that's bait. So, um, as you are all in here, you hear, "Do you truly intend to travel through this place? Mortals do not belong here." And then you see 5 podiums rise. Sorry, 8 podiums rise.
Yes, we do. Whoever you are.
Understand the journey of the Divine Father, and you too may perhaps feel the weight of the world. I'll label these in a sec.
Interesting.
Oh, that bothers me so much.
Oh,
What?
right, because they're like slightly.
One box that's
Yep,
over
there we go. There we go. Hey, fixed.
much
Feels
better.
good. All right, so. Oh, I can't. These don't count as tokens, so fuck you too, game. All right, hang on.
Just get
I
crates.
will. Yeah,
Crate
I'm just gonna
tokens.
get.
Yep.
Yep, there it is. Yeah. Wow. Okay, cool.
Crates and barrels.
Shoes and
Why is
pants
everything
and
so
shoes
expensive
and
in here?
pants.
No,
Exactly. Wow, they're very rich in here. So
It's mahogany.
oh, mahogany. I wish. Can you guys? Let me know if you can see this. So can you guys see the nameplate?
No, I can't.
cannot
Damn.
see the nameplate.
Oh,
Oh, good.
now I can.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
cool.
Oh, is it a pillar, a crate, or a book?
So it's an item. So it is essentially an item. So on the podium of the first one appears a book. On the second one appears to be like a miniature version of like a warhammer. On the third, you see an angel feather encased in like a glass casing. On the fourth one, you see a what appears to be a creature skull. You're not quite sure. It's non-humanoid, or it's not a skull of tiefling. Normal skulls, right? The normal.
Does it
typical
look like an
race.
imp skull?
No.
No.
And then the last one is a tree branch. And once again, there's 3 podiums at the back, labeled first Eon, second Eon, third Eon.
Well,
John.
one of them saw in one of the things back there. There is an angel, so I think the feather.
Mm-hmm. Well, given this god, wouldn't it be the... Does the skull look like an animal or humanoid?
Humanoid.
Humanoid. It's
Okay.
humanoid, but it's not a normal race.
Okay. Books are made of paper. The angel feather would relate to the divine, and the tree branch would relate to the god, right? So maybe the feather, the book, or the feather, the branch, then the book?
Can I take a look at the book and see like what's the book about?
Yeah, what's the book?
So the title of the book is called "To Make Peace with To Make Peace with the One Above." there's no author, but that's the title of the book.
Can I start skimming?
Yep, you skim through.
Keenan's gonna be looking over his shoulder.
Yep. So as far as you read through, so it is actually a fictional, or I mean, you don't know if it's fictional, but it's a tale about this person who essentially as soon as he gets into age, he begins traveling throughout the world, and his main objective is to return with the greatest assortment of goods, and then make his own farm, which is the greatest in all the land, um, essentially. Um, and in his travels, he grabs something that is prohibited, and he managed to escape with it. Now, when he brings it back to his place, uh, he becomes successful. His town becomes a city, and it grows into a large capital town as people come from far and wide. But then he hears news that where he takes it from uh has become desolate, disrupted. We like they were hammered with misfortunes, drought, and all that. And but once he heard the word and started coming back to bring back what he took, um, the there was nothing there. It had become a ghost town, and the land had become barren.
It's about the orb.
The moral seems more or less in line with what we know of Yitzhak.
Well, once the orb was brought here, the man told us that the island flourished more.
I'd like to point out, Keenan, Divine Father is not Yetiar, that is Zotl.
Exotl. That's the sun symbolism. Interesting.
And the guy said once we know the journey of the Divine Father, we can proceed, right?
Understand the journey of the Divine Father, and you too may perhaps feel the weight of the world.
And he's the god of truth.
Yes. Well, he's the god of truth, sort of a form of justice, and being honest.
That's interesting because that's the exact opposite of the god that the Wanderer followed.
He did say he had a kind of epiphany when here and changed his mind.
Yeah, so that would make sense. But when we asked, he said the wrong god.
What do you mean he said the wrong god?
He said that he was under the impression that this temple was to Yetier and not Exotl.
When we were talking to him, I didn't get the sense that he was trying to intentionally harm or mislead us or anything.
I know, I just find it odd that he'd think that when he underwent this trial himself.
He said he did not.
Said he didn't get very far. Maybe he never even.
He completed this one, he
past
said.
the first room.
No, he did, because he went through all 3 trials. He told us all 3 of the trials.
Well, knowing the trials doesn't mean he's gone through them.
How else would he know? He said he had no contact with people once they left.
By the way, I'd like to clarify. He said, as far as he knows, there's 3. He didn't say there were.
So that means
3.
he at least went through 3.
Yeah. Or at least he claims.
Or attempted 3 and failed on the last one.
Yeah. It's interesting, but from where was the voice emanating from?
In your heads.
Oh, okay. So the book tells the story of the orb. The hammer is the chosen weapon of Exotl, I believe, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
The angel feather would also. Okay, so knowing the history of Exotl, do I know anything about the first, second, and third Eon?
So, okay, so roll me a religion check, probably your biggest religion check so far.
Can I give my guidance first?
Yep.
Yeah, take a D4.
You get advantage as well for this.
Okay. Great advantage.
You get a D4
18. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty solid. Um, so just to point out, a lot of what you know has been like, it was word of mouth and then written down. So depending on how much word of mouth has become mythology, like has become oversaturated, you're not quite sure. But so in his first eons, he was a apprentice to the All Forger, aka the God of Dwarves. So he was an apprentice and essentially helped the All Forger create the hammer, create his hammer rather, and he also made his own hammer thereafter, and he recognized his path of becoming the truth god. He could use the hammer to strike down those, i.e. the and to judge those as well. In the second eon, he studied under Koyosis, the god of intelligence and civilization, um, and or rather, not studied under him. Sorry, different god. He okay. So this was before the Divine Gate was made. So basically, he lived in the astral Klatsrim before the Divine Gate was made, and then he was like, after a sort of while, he was like, some of the gods here don't really belong in the sea of the astral. So he devised a plan with the All Forger to build a new plane, and the Divine Gate was made thereafter. So essentially, everybody who wanted somewhere else that felt like a divine presence was more suited, they would go there. And yeah, he left the astral plane and he denoted himself not as an astral deity, but a divine deity thereafter. And then in the third eon, he spent most of his time um, basically mediating the war. To be honest, he was in all three wars, and he would undo curses, or at least gods can't undo other curses. It's just really hard. So oftentimes, when people would be when other gods would just be like, curse you or befall upon a terrible outburst, he would be there to like sort of negate it or at least apply something else. Like, if, for instance, just an example, but just an example. Like, for instance, let's say someone gets blinded, but then he would give them like true sight. So it's being blind literally doesn't matter anymore. Basically, it's sort of
I'll
that
take that
idea.
trade.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, yeah.
I mean, you
So
don't choose
stuff like that.
who he goes to, though, is the thing.
Yeah, I mean, basically he spent a lot of time trying to help people. And uh, this was his way of honoring Gigasis, which is the god of the mortal
Origins.
flame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What tree is the branch from? What, like, type?
Seems to be a common sort of grove tree that grows
It's not like an olive branch?
no, it grows
Okay.
in most continents. I would say I would give it a specific sort of name, something comparable, but basically all you know is that it is a form of tree that pretty much grows everywhere.
So just a really common deciduous tree.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, the hammer's obviously the first eon.
Based on Keenan, are you like telling us?
Yeah, I
that
would have
you
told
know?
you guys the story out
Okay,
loud.
cool. Just double checking first because I
From
don't.
what it sounds like hammer something and then book.
I
The
thought it was going to
orb
be
was
Hammer book.
the
Okay.
orb is relatively new.
So let me say what I was thinking. I was thinking hammer, book, and then divine gate.
I was thinking that was
The divine gate was up before they made the
Divine
orb,
Gate
though,
is the
right?
second eon. So I think it would be the hammer, the feather to represent the Divine Gate. him becoming divine instead of astral.
Oh wait, that was second Eon. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind, I goofed.
So then the book. So hammer feather book. But the skull, I don't know anything about it.
Can we take a
It could
closer
just
look
be
at
a
the
red
skull?
herring.
Roll me an investigation or cut on skull, please.
Can I do a medicine
Or
check on the skull?
yes, that works. That's way better actually. That's a good one.
Cool. I'm gonna do a medicine check. I'm okay at those. I rolled a 15.
So it is a creature not from the mortal plane, at least as far as you're discerned. Potentially from the other planes, perchance magical. It is humanoid though, so it would narrow it down to either Feywilds, perhaps the ancient Githzerai, let's say something like Desi, half bloods, half blood Ganassi. Uh,
Is it, wait,
Some fiends are humanoid in shape.
it's giving off an arcane aura?
it is giving off an arcane aura. Yes.
I would like to cast Detect Good and Evil.
Yeah, could I while
Alright,
she's doing that, could I just try and feel the aura from it with Arcana?
sure. Click on detect good and evil for me, please. Sweet. Ooh, that's a
Oh,
really good
shit.
ability. 25 Arcana. Wow, you just fucking destroying me. So it is a very strong arcane energy. Like it's a very limited area, but it's a very strong aura. Like if I can describe it, it's like if you, it's like it doesn't permeate through the air. Obviously, arcane aura doesn't permeate through the air, obviously, but it's like it has this shape where if you walk into its presence, it's just this strong emanating magic aura, and this this skull is oh shit. How would I consider this? I need to check the definition of that. Give me a second. Aberration.
Hmm.
It's. Oh wait, you know that. I don't sense anything coming off the orb.
Does she? With Detect Good and Evil?
So detect good and evil would tell you it's aberration.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we
that's
get
what
the
I meant.
same
And I
information.
sense
Okay.
that it's just very strong. Like
There's a
magically.
so you sense a very strong magical presence. Reiner would know that it's
Okay.
aberration.
It's some sort of aberration.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Given
humanoid-ish.
does that add up to anything? Being like very strong magically and being an aberration to us?
Only a history check, or sorry, intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Can I make one as well, or just
Uh, well, because of all these good stuffs, good job. I will. The DC is lower. That's for
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Damn.
Ah. Okay, so it could be narrowed down to either the Zion or the Githzerai, just because of all the magical energy. The Githzerai, they have a subspecies that are literally psychic, so you assume probably maybe one of them. The Zion are beings of mostly pure energy, so they are also on that list. Aberration um, really only associates the creatures that are not mortal. Like if I could describe it
Mm-hmm.
like it would be both aberration and humanoid, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I think that skull is a red herring. There's 5
Okay.
pieces and we
Well,
only need 3.
where are the Githzerai from? Are they from the Kletzerum?
Yes, they're the most common species
They're
that
from
live
the
there.
Kletzerum, which is where he was during the second Eon.
That's
was-
where he was, but the point is that he left and then sealed himself
But-
onto the.
It was during the end, so he wasn't there the entire time. Maybe it's referring to.
What,
I'm
what
thinking
was
the
the
angel
prompt
feather might
again?
refer to peace or something.
What was the
Sorry,
prompt,
can you
really
repeat that?
quick?
So the prompt is understand the journey of the Divine Father, and you too may perhaps feel the weight of the world.
The weight of the world.
I'm gonna look up really quick.
you look up, and actually, it's a lot of depictions of stars. Also, it's really hard to see. You like have to squint the entire way through because it's very bright.
It's bright.
Light. It's
The
really
room's
it's
lit.
bright light. Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
room is very lit. It's a very bright light above you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We need to understand the journey.
We think the
And
hammer.
I don't think the gets there, even though they're from the place, have anything to do with his journey.
Let's
No,
start.
I would agree.
Let's start with this. Let's put the hammer on. We're sure about that. Keenan will take the
Yep.
hammer and put it on the first Eon.
Bam.
Anything happen?
There's a light that flows from the podium. Sorry. There's like a beam of light that goes
Oh.
from the podium to the key.
The key?
Yep.
There's a key in the door at the
Oh,
other end.
okay.
Yeah. So on the far
Presumably,
end
the
is
key
I
won't work
understand.
until we power it with the 3 light beams.
The books can be last. It was probably a gift he made to help the people. It's probably what made everything flourish.
Yeah, I think it's the hammer, the feather, then the book.
Do
Yeah.
we have 10 minutes?
You can take as much time as you want.
We could try, but
If we have 10
nothing's
minutes,
time.
may I offer a solution to our little debate?
if you want, sure.
Cast
I'm gonna
a
take out my
ritual spell,
incense, and I'm gonna
Oh.
the thing that does way or woe or whatever,
Yep,
wail
gonna
or
ritual
woe.
cast
Okay.
augury. There goes 25 of that incense.
Okay, so what does this do? So you have to you receive an omen of the next course of action within the next 30 minutes. Oh wow, that's really good.
This
Good
is
for you.
perfect for this situation.
This is-
Yeah,
wow.
like
Okay.
so. Yeah, I'm like.
Okay, so what?
Should we? Oh, great Hiena. Should we put the feather on the second pedestal?
Okay, that's your you can ask multiple questions in 30 minutes, right? Okay, sweet. So Angel Feather on the second, you would get so choose from the possible omens.
What does Reiner do? It says casting gem inlaid sticks,
Yeah.
rolling dragon bones, laying ornate
Yeah,
carrots.
incense counts for
yeah,
this one.
yeah.
Similar
This is
token
just-
for it, at least. So I just light a bunch of incense basically,
Gotcha.
and there's just a lot of like, just
Yeah.
like meditation and like confused hand waving. I
Yeah.
feel like Keenan might notice that there's something a little bit unpracticed about the way that Reiner goes about these spells.
I don't know.
Angel
Keenan's
Feather
not
would be
perceptive.
full.
I mean, I have a 16 passive perception, so I might notice.
I don't know if it's a perception thing so much as like a intelligence, like familiarity with
True.
religion thing.
Well,
But yeah.
because it's
So when you
yeah.
said, yeah. So when you said put Angel Feather on the second one, it said whoa.
We shouldn't put the angel feather on the second podium.
You only got one question, I think.
I can ask a plan. I think I only get the one question. It doesn't say specifically, but
I mean, you can elaborate. You could be like, feather second.
This for the
skull
first,
third,
yeah.
and
So
then-
Oh,
you
okay,
could choose something for the
let's do
third.
The whole thing then. Okay, so yeah, so for the should we put the feather on the third podium?
Blue
I
thonking.
don't know. I'm the DM.
She's asking for the spell.
Yeah, you said I could elaborate.
Okay. So third podium instead. I will say because you're doing like specific actions rather than a whole plan. I'll give you 3 questions.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's still a wall.
Okay, so we probably should not use the feather at all. I've got one more.
The skull would
Ask
fit in
about
this.
the book on the third one.
I think we know that though. We should ask about the
That was-
skull and the metal.
Oof.
Because we know that during his 30 on, he was giving gifts and helping people. The orb would have been a gift he made.
Why do we think The skull represents the orb.
Not the skull, the book does.
No, the book represents
Oh, the book
orb.
represents. Okay.
The skull would represent his
Need to
time in
figure
the
out what goes in
Kletzerum.
slot 2.
And if it's not the angel feather, the skull would represent his time in the Kletzerum, probably.
Okay. So you want me to ask about the skull?
Yeah, if you want
Did
to,
he
of course.
create the Getseri?
No, but he was... I don't know, he could have. But he
I only
was
get
there.
so many of these. So my god will get pissed off at me if I ask this too many times. So
It's up to you. Do what you want.
I mean, everything we rule out makes it easier to
Mhm.
find the correct answer, so...
I just feel
I
like that
just-
one has the most potential that we can think of for the middle.
alright, then should we place the skull on the second podium?
You get wheel and woe.
Wheel and a woe.
Ooh.
Good and bad. So maybe...
It says yes. She says yes and no.
Maybe it's not on the second, but on the third.
But
Because it's good to place it. It could be that it's good to place it, but not good to place it where we want to.
we don't even know what will happen. It could just do nothing when we put the wrong one on. And we could just rearrange it.
Maybe. But I think the one thing that we have learned is we are not using the angel feather.
Yeah.
I mean, the angel feather could be on the first one, and
No, the hammer
light that
actually
was-
made a reaction.
we haven't placed a wrong thing, so we don't know what a bad reaction would be.
We haven't placed a wrong thing.
No, because
As
we've
far
only
as
placed,
we know.
Well,
we've only placed one thing.
I was also thinking that the book could represent intelligence, which is what the Kletzerum stands for. Maybe it's not being specific, but like just the book in general, and it just happens to be about the orb.
I feel like I
So
feel
maybe
like
the
if this is a test of a god, they wouldn't just pick a random book to throw up here. I feel like the contents of the book are intentional.
Could it be that the book is describing the journey that was in the second eon, and then the skull would be the result of those journeys?
Oh, maybe the skull would represent the dead people that the taking the orb caused.
Like you will understand the weight of the world and
Yeah, so maybe the book
weight of being the father.
maybe the book was creating the orb. Do you want to try it? Let's put the book in the middle.
Okay.
We're not getting anywhere just
Stand
sitting
back.
here, so yep, Keenan
a
does it.
Yeah. So as the book is laid there, a second light ray goes to the key.
That leaves the skull for the third.
Guys want me to
I'll
do it? Oh, you
I'll
can.
pick up the skull and place it.
Okay.
I like to imagine if we get this wrong, my god is just sitting up there going, no, what is it?
Keenan's just standing right here.
He's like, no, why didn't you understand my yes or no's?
And it's like Rill would never
Yeah.
have gotten it wrong.
All right. So as you lay those both down, the three lights go to the key, and yeah, nothing is happening so far.
Should we
But
try and
the
turn it? Oh.
There's three beams of the key.
It seems the
All
last
right.
thing would be to turn it, so I'll walk up and turn it. My
Yeah,
guy.
Keenan will follow behind him.
You turn it. You don't hear a click, and it slides itself back to its normal position, and then you hear ding, and then as a indentation of like a scratch mark appears on the door. One scratch mark appears on the door.
I think we got it wrong.
Okay, let's switch the orb in the book then. Or the skull in the book then.
But your god said the skull wouldn't.
She didn't say it was bad, she said it was good and bad.
Maybe
whatever is behind the door is also going to fuck us up.
Well, now that we know if that's not correct, the hammer could be just as wrong.
True.
Yeah.
Maybe the skull goes first.
Why would the skull go first?
He wasn't a god to begin with. What was he before he was?
You think he was Githyanki?
He could be. The skull could be representing what he was before he turned in. It could then be skull, hammer, book.
But if these are
But
supposed to
The
represent
hammer was-
eras...
no, he worked under the god of the forge in the first eon. That's why we put the hammer.
Yeah, because
But-
it's based on what era.
The hammer could go last as well because the world was at war when he was helping people.
What if we have misread the inscriptions and we are actually supposed to go from right to left?
I
No,
don't think that's
stupid.
it.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I would like to try just switching the book and the skull.
You switch the book and the skull. The light beams still stay, and all that good stuff.
Well, we know the angel feather is wrong, so let's try putting it on the pedestal and do nothing, like, and not turn the key. Let's see if it has a different reaction if something's wrong.
I
Because
don't
maybe
think it
these three
will.
are right. And it's just because they're right objects in the wrong place.
We could try.
I'll take the feather and I'll swap the feather and the skull and see what happens.
3 light rays.
Nothing
Yeah.
different about the light?
Oh, yeah.
Nothing changes.
I'll put the skull back on.
Alright.
The tree branch could also represent the last one because he went around the world helping people and the tree branch is everywhere. Like that tree
Oh.
grows everywhere.
Okay, but then what would we do with the book? Put the book on the second pedestal?
Maybe the book doesn't even go on here.
Maybe neither does the skull. That's the issue.
What if the book is first and then the tree branch is second because he went around helping people and the skull is last because
He went around helping people in the third eon, is the
he
thing.
went the third eon, right?
Because they correspond to a time.
He
frame.
worked under the god of the forge in the first.
When did he create the orbs exactly, though?
I don't think he didn't create all the orbs. This is just one orb. And I don't believe we know when.
I am willing to
no,
guess
yeah.
that this is a 3 strikes 2 are out situation.
Probably, but
We've done more than 3, haven't we?
no, we've
No,
only tried it
we've
once.
We've turned the key once, and we
Yeah,
got a
it's
strike.
when you turn the
Oh.
key.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because of augury, you got like 3 extra tries.
We should have asked if the 3 items that we had were the right 3 items for that spell.
I mean, technically, she could ask again, but
Yeah.
25% chance every time. So
And I don't know if it's right if I got the fuck you answer.
I am
No, the
confused
fuck
about the
you
skull
answer
thing.
is the nothing. That's the fuck you answer.
Well, no,
That's
that
a
just
waste.
means hey,
Okay.
nothing bad will happen.
You switched the
Or
book
nothing
and
good will happen.
did you
You know
switch?
what? My goddess has told me that the
Yeah, the
skull on the
skull's now
second
second,
pedestal
the book
has
is
at
it.
least some positive results. I will trust my god on this one.
light rays do not change. There's still 3 light rays on the key. By the way, you didn't turn it with the hammer skull book thing, or I'm assuming you're still debating.
No, we
how
know.
No, we
'cause-
didn't. Can we put the skull back
Yeah.
on the second
Yeah,
pedestal?
hammer
Because
skull
my
book,
goddess
let's do
did
that.
tell me it was
Yep.
good. It was also
Yep.
bad.
Let's
But
try
that could
it.
just be because the next trial
Well-
is bad.
Yeah. So you're turning with this set. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you turn the key
Keenan
again.
will turn it this time.
Okay. It's actually quite easy to turn the key. As you turn the key, you don't hear a lock. You're like, oh no. You let go, and it rewinds back to its position. Ding! Another scratch appears on the door.
Okay.
Can I make a check to try and see what we're doing wrong? Or can someone make a check?
Um. As far as is like, what are you doing wrong? This is what I meant by I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
My character is
I-
not good in fucking any of these.
Lenny is bad at puzzles. It's
yeah, this
something you
is
should
this
know.
is this
Okay.
is an unfortunate start puzzle, I will say.
Can you go over the story that I knew.
Okay, so yep, all good. So in the first Eon, the Divine Father and Zottel worked under as an apprentice of the All Forger, aka the God of
Was
Dwarves,
was he
to
a
make
god at
his
that
hammer.
time?
Yes, he was still a god. He's just an
Okay.
apprentice under another god.
Okay.
Yeah. So at this point, they made the All Forger's hammer, Adhor, and then after that point, after that, he was rewarded with the All Forger also helping him make his hammer, which he could use to judge those and to pursue his philosophy that he wanted to pursue. In the second Eon, most of the gods moved to the astral classroom when it was made by Quiosis rather, and essentially he felt a little bit like this wasn't sort of an environment that he could really he really felt like belong, or rather like the astral energies in the astral sea wasn't really something that matched with how he used his magics. So essentially he decided to go back to Adhor, ask him for help, and then with his help built the divine gate in which
Adhor? Who's
a lot of
Adhor?
the god of
Oh,
dwarves, all four.
okay.
Yeah, that's his name. And so essentially he made the divine gate, and then he became from an astral deity to a divine deity, and a lot of other gods did as well once they started moving over. And then in the third Eon, during so this is basically like the era of the god wars. In these wars, his help was mostly revolving around blessing those who were suffering from other gods who were cursing them. As I put out the mention, if someone was blinded by another god, he would give them true sight to
Mhm.
sort of counteract that. Um, Essentially, aside from that, it would be mostly just again he would go around helping people on the mortal plane and stuff like that. This was again before people they were ruled to not come back. But yeah,
Does a tree branch represent anything religiously?
Tree branch represents Yagastus. And
Oh,
yeah,
tree branch is last.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I had to let someone in.
No problem. Tree branch
all good.
should go last then. It was in
You
Okay.
the
put
name of Yagasis that he was helping people. Correct?
yes,
Or like under her influence or in her image, I think you said.
So then what goes second?
yes.
I still think the skull is second.
Okay, we can try it, but who knows how many tries we have.
Do it.
And maybe the orb is just a red herring from the book.
Maybe. I suggest everyone leaves the room and one of us tries it. Is the door out, like back, still open, or is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
closed?
it's still open. You can walk out anytime.
But we need to be able to progress together if it happens.
Yeah, the door might close if something happens.
We don't want to leave someone in here to die.
And stand back.
Yep.
Will do.
You hug,
That's all I
hug the
suggest.
wall.
I'm gonna go
Hug
stand
the
right
back
next
wall.
to Pyethor.
Oh, Dusty is brave. It's like I will ride or die. All right.
Keenan is
There you
gonna
go.
try closing his eyes again.
You close your eyes. It's really bright in here, so you feel the light in your eyes. Um,
Do I feel
you don't.
anything?
Not really. You just you
Do I
get
see? Can I try looking around with my eyes closed? Because it's so bright.
I didn't notice anything while I was handling the stuff because I have blind sense, so I would have noticed if any of the things were different than
Yes.
they actually were.
Yeah. Yes, if you felt anything that was different or something hidden, you would feel it with blind sight. When you're closing your eyes, nope, nothing. Just a lot of bright light and
Okay.
walking around with your eyes closed. Unfortunately. So, Python, your turn to the key.
Yeah, I guess I'm turning the key.
Keenan's just standing
Once
at the
again,
pedestals.
Yep. Once again, you turn, and as it reaches its apex, you hear click, and then and Wow, I like that puzzle, by the way. I'll explain later after the session.
Okay.
But yeah. And you see the two crosses on the skull. Sorry, crosses on the door. Uh, basically regenerate back, and then you hear in the ground underneath you, some trembling, and you hear,
Yeah. Okay.
"For your mistakes, you
Okay.
will be punished." But the door is open. Like the door is open, and you see the next room. But right now, Pythor, you can't go through. Like it doesn't let you. And I'd just like to real quick. So how many mistakes? Two. Right, two. Perfect. Awesome. Two mistakes.
Okay, so we had 2 things wrong.
Oh.
I feel like all the thing out of all 5, they were all pretty specific to the dude, and then you just had the skull, which was stupidly abstract in comparison.
Well,
I
he
will,
spent
I
his
will,
time
I
in
will
the
explain.
classroom, but he will tell us, he said, after.
Yeah, I will explain after.
There's probably a
It's,
reason.
I get why that was confusing. I actually do get why that was confusing. Anyways,
Oh, the stuff goes back in place?
oh no, they
Ah,
stay
okay.
there. I just wanted to put them back for
Yeah,
my
pedestals.
yeah,
Right.
for sorting sake. But for the
Right,
most
now
part,
all of our frontliners are nowhere near our squishies, and our squishies are closer to the enemies.
perfect. Just how the doctor ordered. Anyways, roll initiative.
What kind of elementals do these look like?
Earth.
Divine. Well, they're using Earth, but
They're
it's like
giant rockmen.
yeah, they're giant rockmen, but
Okay.
it's like white rock instead of the normal earthy
Gotcha.
brownish colors.
Yeah.
All right,
At
this
least
music
I'm
is
only.
beautiful.
Hey, since I still have detect good and evil up.
Yep. What is?
Do I still sense anything off of these guys?
They're both elemental.
Okay. Yep.
Good
Yep.
insight.
Cool.
Alright. Hey, imagine if you just kept trying and then you had like 5 X marks on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, remember what the old man said? 5
Yeah.
X marks. I mean, he fought 5 things. He made 5
Mhm.
mistakes.
Well, and then the next trial was repenting for your mistakes, I think, wasn't it? Or was this what he said repenting was? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. Let me roll initiative.
Let's see.
There we go.
3 trials, understand.
Maybe he
Make
lost
him
his
take
eyesight
2
for
Earth
the
Elementals.
crime
It's-
of pulling the wool over other people's eyes with his lies.
Whoa!
So the wool was
Wow,
pulled
that
over
is
his eyes.
wow. That is some deep stuff.
Meta.
Okay.
Too bad I don't know. So the 15 for look up. Cool. All right, so they go last. That is unfortunate for me. All right, Kira, you go first.
Okay. So these are big boys, rocky boys.
They have a emanating divine aura, and you see divine, like small divine symbols float around them.
Oh, so I should be able to feel that too, right?
Yeah, you feel divine energies coming from them.
I'm going to put my blade song on first of all.
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna whack them. Should I
Which
waste
one?
a haste? I'm gonna cast haste on myself as well. I'll use one of my slots.
Okay.
Ooh, this is really early.
Yeah. And then I'm going to be moved by the DM.
Then move you back.
Yeah. So good. Well, he's messing with stuff underneath the map.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna whack
Go for
that
it.
one beside me. I have one lacuna because I used my
Go
action
for it.
bonus action already.
Oh, good. Strike him.
Sorry, I'm looking for my buttons. There we go.
Oh, good. What damage type is this?
It's not hitting.
Yes, it misses. You go for the swing and it just bounces off the armor or the creature.
Damage.
Solid.
The damage
damage.
type is imaginary because it didn't actually damage him.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
it's in my head. And that's my go.
There you go. Pythor, it is your turn. You're like, damn it. Why am I in front? Or why am I so far away?
I'm like, this is my type of challenge, and I charge in here,
Yep.
and my echo is right there.
Ooh, he's fighting both of them. Go for it.
I'll take them
Okay.
both on.
Hell yeah.
I will activate my blade to cold damage,
Yep.
and I will take a swing at the guy in front of me.
Go for it.
Reel me.
Yep. That hits. Roll for damage. You strike. You indent cracks as pieces of its body fall apart, and as they land onto the ground, they turn into this like chalk like dust.
And it didn't look like I did a lot of damage to it. It just did damage.
It did a significant. It did some. It did. Yeah. It just did damage. That's a good way to put it.
Okay. I was just trying to see if it was maybe like squishier than we thought. And then I will take the other swing at the other one.
Yep. That hits. 20 damage as you go again, smashing indentations into the rock, but still stable and standing.
And that is my turn.
Awesome. Desi, it is time. No more puzzles. Desi.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there
Yep,
you go.
there you go.
Again. Oh, you
Sweet.
fell asleep there for a second.
No, I'm just talking quietly. 20,
All
25,
good.
30, 35, 40, 45. I'm gonna whack him.
Go for it.
Remember that time I actually fell asleep in a session?
Yeah.
In my defense, it was late at night and I had taken allergy medication.
I'm sad
13.
that you weren't dead.
So
Okay.
13 points of damage. That is solid. You do 13, and every time you punch him, the rock sediment smacks into your hand, so your hand is just like white now with chalk like substance.
Getting ready to climb.
I'm gonna whack him again.
Go for it.
21.
12 points of damage as you smack him again.
And then I'm gonna whack him one more time. 20.
That hits. 10 more points of damage. You smack him again. This guy's pretty. It's pretty hard to see if he's injured or not, but you're getting a lot of indentations and a lot of. You are doing a significant amount of chopping through his body.
Yeah, you're vomiting all over him.
Yep. Reiner, it is your turn.
Hello.
Hello.
I would like to cast Bless on
Sure.
me, Keenan, and actually no, on Luca, Keenan, and Pythor.
Awesome. All good.
Have a bless. You get to add a D4
Hey.
to a bunch of things.
Yeah.
And then with my bonus action, which I totally have, well, I'm allowed to cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action, so I will do that.
Go for it.
Yeah, juggling weapons are gonna show up. Yeah, we'll cast it second level. Right by this boy over here.
Okay, so it was 2 daggers, right? So
And
it's
that was
force
actually-
damage.
Yeah, and
Yep.
I rolled max damage on that. So yeah, 13 points of damage.
Nice. Stop the notifications. Thank you, Steam. And so as your daggers appear and they smack into the creature, they bounce off it harmlessly.
Ah, shit.
Something resistant to force damage?
It's immune to force damage.
That's rare.
Well, that didn't work. I'm going to back up and hide behind Luca.
Hide behind someone just as squishy.
Good, great. I mean, 10 out of 10.
She's the only one I can hide behind without getting closer to it.
True.
Fair
Oh, that's
enough.
funny.
And that's my
Yep.
turn.
All right. Oh, good. I'll hunter's mark this bad boy, and I'll shoot it twice. I will not transform because I only get to do that once right now, or when I have to. I'll just roll Banshee's Cry, or yeah, it's the same roll anyway. Wow,
Nice.
wow. So that is an extra 2d6. 2d6, and then 6d4.
Wow.
So 27, 34, 41 points of damage. Jeez!
Damn.
As both arrows pierce through, shattering through rock. As the arrows, when it lands, it fragments into several pieces. Not with like a large explosion, but just shrapnel emanating, and the rock sort of shatters and shakes from the impact, but mostly focused on the battle in front. Okay, so it is their turn. Luca will stand there, so you have something to stand behind. And I will punch you, Desi. You are closer.
Cool.
21 to hit.
I love the
Yeah.
symmetry of our group right now.
Yep. Oh
Okay,
my
Desi-
god.
Desi needed to have been right there to be
Yeah.
perfectly symmetrical.
Yep. So Desi, as the creature raises its arm, you notice divine symbols like wrap around its sort of wrist and forearm area, and then it glows yellow and just punches you. You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage, and you feel the burn of light as you take 16 points of radiant damage. It goes
15 or 50?
16
Oh,
points of radiant
okay.
damage
No,
as
the
it just
first one.
punches.
The first one, yeah.
Oh, 15
Okay,
points more. So
okay. It sounded like 50.
No, 15. So that is 31 points of damage total as it just smacks you and you feel the radiant burn, and he returns with a backhand. He'll attack you again. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
The 18 points of bludgeoning damage and 14 points of radiant damage as it just hammers, slams down back into you. And on the left side, the elemental will double attack Keenan. 26 to hit.
Shield.
You shield that. So what's your AC right now?
22 plus 5, 27.
Okay, so if this
I'm
is
gonna
27,
smack him.
Smack
Yep,
me?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Sentinel.
Yeah, Sentinel. That hits. The second attack missed, by the way, Keenan. As 18 damage as you strike into him as he tries to hit Keenan. But unfortunately, the shield sort of absorbs the shocks, but you can feel the impact as it hits the shield. You get knocked back a little bit. But yeah, the strike
Not
connects
often I get
true.
to use that form of Sentinel, because it's not often I'm within
Yep.
5 feet of someone getting hit.
Yep. Yeah, the earth element,
Other
so
than
the divine
Deadly.
element. Yeah, doesn't really care. Fortunately, Keenan, it is your turn.
Okay.
You guys would have noticed how hard Desi got smacked, by the way. Oh. Oh,
Okay.
whoops.
How bad is the one that's next to Desi looking after it took the huge hit from Luca?
It's falling apart.
Okay.
You can say,
So
'cause it's taken a lot of damage from all of us, so.
first of all, I'm going to use my Lacuna. So normal attack,
Okay.
20 hits.
Yep.
Damage 6. I haven't hit it yet, so I still get
Yep.
this.
Well, it's already yeah. So
Yeah.
that's 9 points of damage total. Is that thunder? Okay.
Yeah, thunder.
Okay, and then that's necrotic damage for the blade, right? So that is
I don't think it gets any yet because I haven't.
well, it's
hit it.
wounded, so you get the benefit.
Oh, okay.
Right. It's already wounded, so
Gotcha,
it's your
gotcha.
level +2,
So
or level +2.
yeah, so that'd be 9 plus 2 is 11. Necrotic.
So 11. Okay, I'm doing some quick maths real quick. So as the thunder, as you strike, the sword actually just start chipping away at it. As the thunder shockwave attempts to go through, it just bounces off it, and the necrotic damage as it burns through is staggered, like a lot more staggered than usual.
Gotcha.
Where's
From the
Greylick
thunder?
when you need him?
That's from the thunder, right? Or the
No,
necrotic?
the thunder was he was immune. The necrotic was more damage.
No. That reverse.
Yeah,
It was
necrotic was
staggered on
immune.
him.
Thunder is more.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so I'll do a normal Blade of the Slave now. 21
yep.
plus
Five.
5 plus doesn't matter because
Okay,
he's
so that
immune to the
is
necrotic, so that doesn't matter.
yeah.
And then
Well,
I'll
so just so it's clarified, resistant, not no.
oh, he's resistant. Okay. So that's 12 plus 2. No, sorry,
It's
11
so
plus 2, so 13 halved.
have
So 6.
okay. Well, good. Thank you. As you start chipping away at it, you get the feeling that your forms of magics are being absorbed entirely by this creature.
Yeah. And then my last lacuna. 16 hit?
Miss.
Miss, damn.
Once
Okay.
again, miss as he deflects it away. Pythor, it is your turn.
Seeing how damaged.
Oh wait, he has a.
Oh yeah, I have bless.
Oh right. Add. Oh yeah. So just add plus
17?
1. There you go. It lands. Yeah,
Oh.
Go for it.
The divine energy guides my strike after I miss.
Hell yeah.
So 8 plus 15 divided by 2. So 8 plus 7 plus 10. Oh wait, no, wrong move. Don't count that one, sorry. This one. Plus 8. Thunder.
Oh, good. As you strike into it, you do a lot more damage as the weapon is guided into him.
Mm-hmm.
And now it is Pythor's turn.
Yes.
Seeing Desi take a huge hit, I'm gonna swing at that one.
Yep. Yeah. Nessie is like
First
heavily worn from just 2 smacks.
Mhm.
Alright, that hits. 13 points of damage. As you smack into its side,
Second
again,
swing.
more rocks begin falling apart from this creature. Another swing, slowly, it begins to reel. Its arms begin to crack and fall apart.
Third swing.
As a third swing lands, you manage to break its shoulder joint, and its right arm falls and then turns to chalk on the floor. But
Is
it's
it
still standing. Yep, it's still
Unleash
standing. But
incarnation on that swing.
hey, one more. Oh,
I'm not gonna be able to
Bless.
hit that with bless.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
Yep.
gotta hit a 17.
Yep.
Man, I rolled a fucking 2 on that.
Fortunately, he parries the last swing, keeping it aloft, or at least standing. All right, is that your turn, Pythor?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna save that. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Wait.
Jesse, it is. Yep.
Yeah, it's too late at this point. Yeah. That's fine.
Oh, good. Desi, it is your turn. You got punched really hard twice.
Okay.
Hey, it's only got one arm now, though.
True.
I'm gonna whack him.
Go for it.
Whack!
That hits. 16 points of damage as you're like, you bastard! You punch it straight through the chest and it collapses back into chalk.
Motherfucker! Okay. Then I'm gonna run over to the other one.
All good.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I'm gonna whack him.
Go for it. You have 2 more hits.
19.
That hits. 8 points of damage into him.
And then I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay. So that's the key point spent as you
Wait, hold on.
disengage.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55. I think. Okay,
Yep.
that's all.
All good. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Sweet. Reiner, seeing
Oh.
as the spiritual weapon bounced off him, what is your next move?
Well, he looks hurt, right? I'm gonna try Toll
Yes.
Dead.
Yeah. Yep. Ding dong.
Boom. He needs to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. He fails. What's the damage?
Let me roll the damage. Come on, buddy. Let me roll damage. Where are you?
What's the damage?
I'm trying
Damage.
to figure that fuck out right now. It's not on my attacks for some stupid reason, even though my other ones are. So that's fun. I'm just gonna manually roll 2d12.
Go for it.
Oh!
Oh my, jeez. Oh my days.
23 points of
Wait,
damage.
But
shit.
it's
Necrotic.
necrotic,
Yeah,
though.
so
Yeah,
11.
it's necrotic. Yeah.
Which is still pretty good.
It's still, you see corrosion as it strikes, but fortunately, with its
Yeah.
divine protection, it seems like it has absorbed some of the necrotic damage.
Yeah, because here's the thing: is that I have Sacred Flame also, but I'm even less confident that that's gonna work at this point.
I mean, they're not that dexterous.
Yeah, I think that's just gonna end my turn there because there's no point to.
Yep. All good. Hunter's mark on the second one, and then I will shoot him twice. Pew pew. So
Wow.
All right, so that's two. It's still 2d6.
The
and a
duality of
4d4.
man.
Yeah, exactly.
Ironically, Bless will help with neither of those.
Yep. 18, 14. So math. 18, 14 is 32. That's 32 points of damage as it just explodes into the elemental once again. It doesn't actually make that noise. I forget. It doesn't make any noises. But yeah, it falls apart slowly as it's nearly shattering, and it is its turn. I'll attempt to punch you again, Keenan.
Nice.
I'm gonna attack it.
All right. Train blows. A 27 to hit, Keenan.
27 to hit.
I'm
That
gonna use
hits.
my inspiration on that because I still
Go
have
for
it.
it. Yep, go for it. That's a d6. So there you go. Or a reroll, I guess. Yep, there you go. So 17 points of damage. It's still standing, but it is falling apart.
Damn,
Yeah,
I
it
cracked
hits
Um,
me.
one.
Yep. Oh, good. That is 30 points of damage total.
Okay.
15 bludgeoning, 15 not divine, radiant damage. I'll smack you again. That is a 28.
Hits again.
Yep. That is going to be 8 points of bludgeoning and 21 points of radiant damage as he smacks
29.
you again. I'm sure you're still fine, but
Nope.
yeah, this
I'm
dude...
looking really rough.
Oh, you are? Jeez.
That was like
Oh,
60
God.
points of damage.
Most I don't even think I have the highest hit points, but I'm sitting at 80 and change, and that'd almost take
Yeah.
me out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Not
but-
very durable, but yeah, they will blast your face off.
Yeah.
Face you off if they land. Anyways, Keenan, it's your turn. You get your vengeance now.
How is he looking?
Very rough. He's falling apart at the seams.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a 4th level Rainbow's Magic Missile of Thunder.
4th level. Gasp.
Of Thunder, so that's 7. I think.
Of thunder. Oh.
3. Yeah, because I get to choose the damage type, right?
Yeah. I know you can, but thunder.
Yeah. So 4,
Ooh. Yep.
5, so 6, I think, right? Because I'm upcasting
Yep.
it.
Roll the
Yeah, 6. So
damage.
1.
Oh, you can
2.
just roll that. You don't have to do that individually, but I guess you can do that.
Wow, I'm getting amazing.
Wow!
Oh, I got 4
That's-
max damages.
I would like to apologize because although that is amazing, as the thunder missiles land, shoo, 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 shoo.
Immune.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? I thought you said it did more. Damn it.
No, it's immune to thunder.
Oh, it's immune to it. Okay.
Yeah. So as you all
Hmm.
land, you're like, oh right, whoops, damn it.
I misunderstood that. Damn.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, I
Still.
did say, you know.
Yeah. I misunderstood.
Yeah,
So it's
that's okay.
resistant to necrotic, and thunder does nothing.
Yeah, and force also does
Gotcha.
nothing.
Okay.
Uh,
I
Fine,
still
Thorn, it's
I
your
still have
turn.
my haste action.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. I forgot you're hasted.
Yeah. Bonus action. I'm going to go invisible.
Oh, I thought you were gonna blink. I was like, oh, blinking. All right,
At
go
this
for
point
it.
in the fight, too much more spells is a bit not worth it.
There. And I'm
Yep.
going to attack it
Go
with
for it.
Lacuna. Hakuna
Go
Matata.
for it.
With advantage because
17
I'm
hit.
invisible. So it doesn't. Not natural
Yep,
20,
a
but
hit. That'll do.
9
And that
piercing
puts you damage.
plus
Yep.
15, 17 necrotic.
Okay, so as you strike it from the back, it falls apart and shatters into chalk. And this yellowish barrier on the next opening lifts.
Cool.
Oh, Keenan is extremely bloody.
So is Desi. Oh yeah, these pillars would have sunk down by now. Whoops.
Gotcha.
We should probably rest before we go too far. But maybe on the other side.
I
of the
doubt
door.
there'll be much fighting, but
Take a healing potion.
might help.
Yeah, you guys don't look so good.
Healing potions are what again?
What type?
Just says healing potion.
Alright. It should be the normal healing potion then, because there is
Yeah,
an
how-
actual healing
Yeah,
potion.
how much is that?
Yeah.
She's asking.
Oh, how much is that?
2d4
Sorry,
plus
2d4 plus
2.
2. Yeah,
Yeah,
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
All kind of healing
Alright.
potion. Healing
Yeah.
potion is 2d4
I think-
plus 2, yeah.
Alright. While you guys heal, or are you guys taking a short rest? I'm assuming?
I would love to take a short rest.
We can do
Okay.
Sure.
So
I
since you guys
have
are taking
no
a,
need.
Yeah. So you guys are taking a short rest. Surprise! Everyone except Desi levels up, right? Because Desi's already leveled up.
Yep.
And also take a 15-minute
Yes.
break.
That's what I was hoping for, is the level up. I get nothing.
There you go.
Yay.
So the short rest is successful though?
Yep, short rest is
Okay.
successful.
Heck yeah,
No.
guys.
Technically, wait. Do I want to take a ranger level?
Oh, you
It's up
could.
to you.
I
You
could
wanted
take
to.
a rogue level. It would be
Hey.
great,
It's
but
up
I'd
to you
rather
guys.
have those 5th level spells.
Taking my 10th level in fighter, though. I'm going to go to 11
Mhm.
fighter first. Because now, neither of you would have taken either of those hits now that I'm 10th level.
Lit.
Oof.
I get my sack echo now.
16.
Okay, I gotta.
The bodyguard echo is here. Alright, I'll be right back.
How many did I roll? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -7.
I did not mean to click that.
Shadow Martyr.
Nice.
You just throw it in the wall
What the hell do I
as
get
it
at ninth
crumbles.
level? Let's find out what I get at 9th level.
Okay, I'll be back.
Now I can really tank.
Fabulous. I am not a tank.
Anything else at 10th level? Literally nothing. I get just that. And 9 hit points.
And 9 hit points is good.
I'm still not above a fucking 100 hit points yet.
Oh dear.
I need my next feat for that.
Yeah, the only thing I get at this level is spells. But I get more
11th level, I get
swings.
2 extra attacks. So I
Hey,
get
I can
3
do
swings in a
commune
turn.
now. Guys, I can do commune now.
Lit.
5th level spells.
Yeah, I get 5th level spells at 9th level. And I get to prepare at least one more.
Fun.
Oh, you just hit 9th?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I could also prepare summon celestial. No,
I don't
I'm
know how
gonna...
well I'll go here.
That's true. I don't feel like Holy Weapon is going to be that good here. Dispel Evil and Good would be a good one. I'm going to prepare that for now. So that's the one I'm going to have prepared. Oh, I also get whatever I get for my subclass. So I just got to check that.
It really bugs me that fighters get feats every 2 levels except for 10th.
Yeah, I know. Rogue gets a feat at 10th level, which is weird.
Oh, because they get their archetype feature at 9th instead of 10th. I get mine at 10.
Oh, okay.
That was the hardest part about wondering if I should say pure fighter or go ranger, is because I'm going to lose out on one of their abilities. Either I lose out on an extra attack as a fighter, or I lose out on the hide in plain sight and natural explorer as a
Yeah.
ranger.
Yeah.
I think
Clerics
I'm
get
gonna
some
go with
very
the
confusing spells. Why do clerics get contagion?
evil clerics do the opposite of healing.
Yeah. What does Dawn do?
To be fair, clerics as a class is dumb because they have a domain for literally everything.
I wish that they would give as much attention to warlocks and sorcerers as they do to clerics.
Dude, I love playing a Hexblade, but there's literally like 2 invocations for Hexblade, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't even use one of them because I play the crit fishing version, so I don't even take the extra attack because it's not worth. Because you can't use the extra attack when you cast the green flame blade anyway. So it's like I get 1 invocation if I want it, which would be the +1 to your weapon. But if you happen to get a magical weapon, even that invocation's useless.
Yeah.
Like you made a
the
whole
good thing about that
subclass
is
for
that-
this, but then you forgot half of it.
I know. The good thing about it is that you get a... Wait, I want to put Greater Restoration on my spell list. Hello. There are so many good spells here that will be terrible if anything here is immune to radiant damage.
I'm pretty sure everything's going to be immune to radiant damage.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, all right, I'm gonna prepare Dispel Evil and Good because this is probably a situation where it'll actually be useful.
Guys, this is really random. How do you make people moderators in Discord servers?
If you're the owner, I'm pretty sure you can just left click on their name and change their over on the sidebar and change their role in the server.
Oh, okay.
Legend lore. Hey, you know what? It would have been a really good spell like 20 minutes ago. Legend lore.
Yeah. I mean, we had it and we used it a bit, and then
Did we? Or did we just say we were going to?
we did use it on I think like one thing.
Nice. Yeah, we were
I'm
gonna
be
use
honest, it's a spell that I'm going to avoid mostly because I don't want to irritate the DM by using it every chance I get.
I think he loves that, but I could be
It's
wrong.
expensive to use too.
It's expensive to use too. It costs 250 gold, but gold is not really an issue for me at this point.
Fair enough.
Also, I can actually heal you all the way if you
Lucky
die.
you guys, I have 50 gold and that's it.
I have so much money and nowhere to spend it. Humble brag.
Shopping episode.
Keon totally doesn't have a 5,000 GP diamond.
Do you have a 5,000 GP diamond?
Yeah, I stole it from that lockbox.
Oh yeah. Well, that's good because if one of us dies, I can fix it. As long as I'm not the person who dies. Summon Celestial.
But don't worry, blue targets are clerics first.
Not this time. He targeted the
Yeah,
monk
but
first
now I
this
have
time.
Shadow Martyr, so he can attack you while you're down to all you want, and it's just gonna hit my shadow.
Alright, I am going to use this opportunity to actually go to the bathroom now that I'm done leveling up, so I'll be right back.
You can make people priority speakers? What the fuck? That's cool.
It's gonna be great when I finally get another feat and take the tough feat, so I gain like 20 hit points at once.
That would be cool. I'm almost at 100 hit points.
Same. How many hit points do you have?
93.
Oh, you have one less than I do.
Nice. Okay, I really gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
How much does our squishy wizard have?
70 max right now. But I am a level lower than you.
I'm at 59.
Did you almost like? How many hit points were you at after he hit you?
11.
Jesus.
Fifth level cleric spells are fun.
Fifth level spells in general are when they start getting really cool.
I can raise the dead. I can hollow things. If I have 1,000 gold worth of incense.
By the way, did anyone else look at the new Dragon UA stuff that they released?
I looked
Oh,
at
there's
the
more
monk
Dragon
one
Link
like
stuff?
a couple months ago. Is there more stuff?
They just released one. They just released ones for they reworked the Dragonborns.
Oh, that's
So
dope.
now their breath weapon and stuff actually scales with levels, so you're not left with a 1d8 terrible fucking breath weapon.
Wow.
There's also different variants, whether you're a chromatic or a metallic. And then they added new feats and stuff for them too.
Oh, that's cool. They had a ton of feats already though.
It's one specific to these
I don't
forms of
think
the
that the
Dragonborn.
feat. I actually don't
Uh.
think that the feats are supposed to be limited, restricted by race. I think it's
Probably
supposed
not.
to be. It's supposed to be any character that gets a boon from a dragon can get them.
Well, the DM
Probably.
can hand them out as much as they want, but a player
Yeah.
doesn't really choose if they get a boon from a dragon. Like, I'm
Yeah,
sure
well,
if your
it represents
backstory.
that. So it also makes sense if you're like a draconic sorcerer.
Yeah.
Mhm. If your
Or if they
backstory
would
makes sense
just
for
make
it, sure.
a dragon patron already. The best I can think of is actually just okay. So either do the genie background, the genie warlock, and then just say it's a dragon instead of a genie, or Hexblade, your dragon patron gave you the weapon. Like that's the best I can come up with for now. That doesn't require using homebrew.
I mean, reflavoring, you can just do it for almost anything.
Yeah, but those are the ones I think work the best.
Mhm.
Like I've also seen people use draconic sorcerer to make up for the fact that there's not a fiend bloodline sorcerer.
Mhm.
And you just go red and then just ignore the scales and just
Or you
say,
just be a tiefling and choose a different subclass.
Yeah, think that divine soul evil is probably the closest.
Yeah.
That's what I did with my bard sorcerer. Her dad is Satan.
I really love the Divine Soul because you essentially just get the entire spell list
Yeah,
of
you get the
cleric
whole cleric spell list.
if you
I
like build
inadvertently
correctly.
stacked the shit out of my spell list by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I know a lot of spells, but because I can cast a lot of spells from scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm casting from 3 spell lists now. I can cast cleric, bard, and sorcerer spells out of scrolls because of my subclass.
You know, we really need to sell my extra plate armor because I'm carrying around 3 sets of plate right now.
Why?
Where'd you get the third? What?
That's
I
incredible.
had 2 normal sets of plate and then my current
Well, no, you had the one you
magical
bought,
set.
the one from Rill, and where's the other one from?
I'm wearing a non-magical plate set right now.
I am back.
Yeah, but you said you had a third. Where's the third one from?
Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I've got 1 extra set of
Mhm.
plate because of the fact
That's at
that
the
I
house
had
though,
to
also.
I had to
It's not on you.
All right.
Remember you bought your armor stand for it?
I bought an armor stand not specifically for that, just for when I'm home and I could place my
Oh.
armor down.
Gotcha. Thought you had it on there.
Y'all had fun with your level up?
Yes.
Yup.
I have a question. Do we get spell slots back or anything when we level up?
You get what you gained, and
you
I
get-
think that'd be it.
You get what you gain, yes.
Okay. Just clarifying.
All good. I won't level up Luca just because she can do that herself.
Also, if I was at full HP, do I go to my new max as well? Or am I now
Yes.
just
So
down?
if you get a new hit, no, if you roll a new hit dice, you get
You
that
gain anything
extra-
you get,
Yeah.
essentially. But if you were like lower than it, you'd only gain what you got.
One last clarification. Rolling for hit die, it's just roll once and then take what you get, right?
Yeah,
Unless
take
it's a
what you
one.
get
Not
and then
doing
heal that
any-
amount.
Yeah, we're not doing
Yeah.
anything crazy. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You can also just pick up the average.
Who all leveled up?
either
Pythor,
or.
Oh, I can take average? I'm gonna do that then.
I always
Pythor,
take it.
Reiner, and Luca leveled up. Right?
Because that puts me
Everyone.
at
What's that?
66. Otherwise, I only have
Pythor,
59
Reiner, and
hit
Luca all
points.
leveled up, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, everyone but Desi.
And me, because I leveled up with Desi.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Da, 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 da. Cool. So,
Blue,
We're
you
not-
can't just kill our downed players now.
why? Because of Shadow Martyr?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, oh, you're just gonna take a free attack on them? No, attack my Echo instead.
And if the attack misses, he's just in the way. Pain. Right?
Yeah, but
it just,
the,
it just,
the,
yeah.
the,
Yeah.
no,
now
the
you're just gonna
attack
use a bunch
then
more
gets,
AoE stuff.
it just
Yeah.
turns straight on to my Echo, so whether you hit or miss my Echo, it no longer is targeting the person you want to target.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
the multi.
And then
multi-touch
technically,
should-
yes, the Echo's then in the way, because the Echo
Yeah.
moves to,
Yeah, intercept. Yeah, got it. Good to know. Okay, so if everybody is ready, we shall continue as the second room is available.
What time do we end at,
Y'all
by the
ready?
way? I just forget.
If you went
Uh,
4 hours, it would be in another hour and 20ish minutes.
yeah.
Well,
I'll
we normally go
say-
to like
yeah.
7, I think, right? Or what time?
No, it was 2:30 to 6:30 usually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
now
Sometimes
we can- we can
it
pretend-
went
we-
a little bit longer.
yeah, hour 20. Okay.
I think we'll end at 6 here. I mean, we'll see. We'll see because I have a feeling that'd be better off to
Okay, we'll see.
not. Yeah. Anyways, we should continue. I would rather have Luca here because
Yeah.
Okay.
the next room is a bit messy. Also, then I
Okay.
get to explain the stuff about this room. Yay!
Next one's
All right. So,
atoning for our sins, I think.
well,
Oh, where'd my
you don't
Echo
know.
go? My Echo's standing next to me. I didn't dismiss him.
Oh, you can keep it in. I see. My bad. All right, there you
It's,
go.
it's indefinite. There's no time length. Until it dies or I dismiss it, it's there.
Oh, cool. All right, sweet.
Or
So,
technically, I end a
as
turn
you guys-
30 feet away from it.
yeah. So as you guys finish your rest, you are ready, and whenever you're ready, you can walk into the next room. Just let me know.
I think I'm ready. If you guys are.
I'm ready.
I need to do my arcane recovery.
Okay.
I'll take the lead and the back.
All right. So, as you push on forward and you enter the room, stop the battle music. There's no battle here, not yet, anyway. So,
Not yet. What?
yep. As you walk forward, you essentially enter this a similar looking room. I would say it's basically the same room, except it's the next one. And in the center appears to be this like yellow mound, like just this yellow glowing mound. And as everyone finishes entering, you hear a voice that says, "Your own sins, guilt, and arrogance will be reflected. You are not worthy." And I will send you back into the room. So as you enter the room, there is again that yellow gold mound in the middle. There on the other side is the door, and you notice that it has the same keyhole, same keyhole. It's just about half the size, like just scale half the scale rather, and yeah. And then you notice in the gold mound is the key.
Fuck, if we were all sinless, this world wouldn't be fun at all. My echo will go up and attempt to take the key.
It's like a gelatinous mass. Imagine putting your hand into like a pool of jello.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Basically. Yeah, it is a pool of jello, and you try and reach out and grab to it, and you do manage to grab the key, but then Gold Mound starts squirming, and squirming, and squirming, and would you like to attempt to pull it out?
Oh yeah,
Okay, roll me a athletics check, please.
I'm good at these.
Nice. You rip it out of the gold mound, and you see the gold mound splat, and then some of its portion starts moving, and then hops onto the hole where the key is supposed to go, and then just locks itself in there, like fills up the keyhole.
I knew it couldn't be that easy.
And as the mound reforms, it transforms into a pythor that is yellow. It's just full yellow.
Great, now there's 3 of me. You got a party, guys.
I would like everyone to roll initiative again, as this pythor says, "This will be a fun challenge."
Oh shit.
Are there anything that aren't fun challenges?
Pythor's like, this is amazing! Where's Nessie?
I get to fight me.
You're in the back.
There's 3 of me now.
Ha! 3 of me! Haha!
I don't see me.
Really?
Oh, there you are. I see her
Yep.
now.
There you go. Alright, so that is...
Right as the thing's forming into Pythor, can I be like, somebody catch this, and I'm just gonna my shadow's gonna huck the key backwards.
Yep,
towards the group.
you huck the key backwards. Who wants to catch it?
I'll try. I've got a good sleight of hand.
Lenny, you grab it from the air. Bam! Now you have it.
Yeah, it is in a roll. All right. Reiner has the
Yeah,
key.
all good. All good. Speaking of Reiner, your turn.
I don't want my echo going down and having the key drop, so I want that shit in our possession.
Ryder,
I'm
it is
so
your turn.
used to not going first that I don't know what to do now that it's happening.
Hold your action.
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
I don't want to jinx it, but I've been rolling pretty good today.
I am gonna.
Something's up.
Something's up.
The universe is giving you benefits because yeah, this is gonna be one hell of a journey through this thing.
It sure would be funny if this worked. I'd like to cast
Yep.
Dispel Magic on fake Pythor.
Wait, oh, like on the gold mound?
Yeah,
So what level is that?
that is 3rd level, so I'll probably have to make an ability check.
Yes, ability check for me, please.
Alright, let's see if this works. Not a saving throw. Damn it! That's not gonna do it!
Damn, that is unfortunate. Unfortunately,
Not a
it's not a
first
level 1 spell. Yep, nope, no, it's not.
That would have been really funny, though. If that had worked, that would have been really funny.
I don't know, it seems like it's a slime, and I don't think you can dispel a slime.
I could dispel whatever
So,
effect it's
as
used
you-
to take on your
yeah.
form or something.
Yeah, he just turns back into the slime, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Anyways, as you cast a spell magic and you attempt to disperse it, it sort of shudders as you attempt to do it, but it retains its form.
All right. Did I at least get the impression that would have worked if I had not fucked it up?
You don't know.
Okay. Well, that's my turn, guys.
We got a normal
Oh, good.
Pythor, we got a black Pythor, we got a gold
We got
Pythor.
a Jello Pythor.
Gotta catch them all, dude. Anyways, I will make an echo.
Oh,
and-
I
fuck.
hate this already.
Can you roll for me your swings twice, please, Pythor? I'll just attack you.
On two. On my
Yep.
echo?
I'll use my echo to attack the real you, and then I'll
Okay.
backswing on your and I'll backswing on your echo. So that hits you, and that hits you. Can you roll the damage for me, please? And then, oh wow, echo's gone.
And 19 damage.
Yep. Oof. You
So I'm
take
assuming he didn't ignite his blade.
No, he didn't ignite. No. So you take 19 damage as you take 2 strikes by yourself. You're literally fighting yourself. And that's his turn. Keenan, it's your turn. You're fighting Pythor, just golden.
Well, first I'm going to use my blade song.
Okay.
Um,
This is one of the fights that took so long for me to figure out because I had to know exactly what the fuck you guys did.
oh god.
To be honest, it copying me is probably the best target to copy.
This is gonna be a big old fun one. This is a box of.
It's probably
this is
gonna
like a
copy all of
box
us
of
once
Lucky
or
Charms.
something.
Alright,
Yeah, so
anyways, go for
blade
it. Keaton.
song's on. Used that twice already, damn.
At least it got scaled up to the times proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Since Tasha's.
Yeah, Tasha's gave a big buff to it. Yeah, then second thing I'm going to do is cast 2 magic missiles on the main body and 1 on the clone.
Go for it.
So
What
I think the
damage
clone
type?
just disappears,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Yes, it should just disappear.
The element
Okay.
will be fire.
Okay.
I need to figure
Roll
out what
2
the
magic
things
missiles.
would do.
They both land.
5
Yep.
damage to the main one.
5 points of damage as it connects. It does take it to the chin. No resistance or anything. Just takes the decent chunk of
Okay.
damage.
I'm gonna move
What's your AC,
the
Python?
mend.
19 right up. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. At the end of your turn, he will morph into you. Turns into Keenan with the black blade.
Okay, so it's whoever hits him.
Ooh, I'm gonna be like,
Uh,
nobody hit him. I want to hit him.
I don't think we need more than one of you here, Desi.
Okay, Luca will just Hunter's Mark him, and did Desi actually say that? I will hold my attack action then to
Yes,
shoot him.
Desi
when
said that.
Desi, I will wait until Desi attacks and then I'll shoot him. Alright. At the end of Luca's turn, I will use a legendary action to cast haste on myself. Thank you for haste. And then with that other action, I will. Let's see.
It's
how
not
close are
its
you
turn,
to
so it
it?
shouldn't get another. Even with haste, it
So-
doesn't
so
interrupt and get an
I-
action.
So one of my legendary actions gives me an action.
So it's using
I'm
two.
doing that.
It's using two
Yeah.
legendary actions in this turn. Because one action to get haste, then it would need
So-
to then use.
Okay,
no.
monsters get
No.
points towards legendary actions, so if they can use a legendary action to get an action when it's not their turn, then
Yeah.
it only
So-
takes out of that
yeah.
number of points.
So-
like most
so-
most
so-
monsters
so
will
I-
have like
yeah.
3 legendary actions per round, and then it resets at the top of
Yeah.
the round. Or on their
Yeah.
turn.
So,
rather.
at the end of Keenan's turn, I spent one. This one, I'm spending one. So I'm spending an action to haste, and I'll spend the other action to just dash to Keenan. And then Desi, it's your turn.
I'm so excited. Okay. Where did that
Kept it outside of her range.
Now I am now a hasted Pythor. Oh no, I'm now a hasted Keenan, which is how much AC? How much AC is that?
What's my AC for this?
What's your AC plus 2?
It'd be 18.
Okay, he has 18 AC. Got
Because
it.
he's not in his
Desi,
blade
your
song,
turn?
right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's 18.
Blade Song is an action, right? Yeah. I
Bonus.
wouldn't be able to. Oh, I see. Oh, well, he didn't have one. Yeah. Desi, your turn. Go for it. Hit him. Hit him. Do it. Hit him. You know what's better than a monk that has 4 attacks? A monk that's hasted.
Well, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
hit him as hard as I can in the face.
Go
like,
for
to
it.
break, to break his
Woo!
nose.
Punch him.
25.
That hits. 10 points of damage. And I will roll a concentration check.
Yeah, right now.
Succeeds. Oh no, don't worry about
It
it.
would still have work.
11.
Oh, has its own stuff.
I don't know. It misses. Second attack misses.
Okay, then I'm gonna bonus action hit and then also flurry of blows.
Go for it.
23 and 14.
Okay, so 14 damage. A concentration check. Saved. Okay. Come on. Don't fail me now. I don't
Yeah.
want to go lethargic.
Fatigued in the middle of the fight.
Yikes. Oh, I'd rather not.
Mhm.
Desi, that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
I won't do anything yet. I'll hold
Does
my.
he just
I'll
look
hold
a
thing.
little too happy doing that? Just slightly too
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, Keenan's like
Yeah,
nudging
punching
away from
Keenan.
Desi. Doesn't want to get the mistake.
Go across.
Pythor, it's your turn. Yep.
I want my echo there.
Yep.
And I'll take a swing.
Go for it. That hits. Ooh, you guys gotta
11
stop landing
damage.
hits, man. Alright. Con save. Okay, successful. 11 points of damage.
I'm gonna use an Unleash Incarnation.
Okay. That hits. Wow, you gotta stop landing hits, Pythor.
17.
Stop! Ah! Alright, that's 17. Okay, I'll
Second
use...
swing.
Alright, cool. Misses.
How long does Bless last for?
It's only a minute. It's over now.
It's only a minute, so it's
Okay,
probably
so
gone.
that's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
I'll Unleash Incarnation on that as well.
Go for it. Going all in on this bad boy. Ha! Respect. 16 points of
16.
damage. Make a con save. Succeeds.
I don't know how
Action
I
surge.
feel about people beating me up.
Another swing.
Oh God,
Nice.
no! Is that double digits? No.
18.
18. Close to the double digits. Okay, success, but that's still a lot of damage. As you
Jesus,
just break
and
him,
another swing.
you just keep smacking him and smacking him and smacking him. The
14
block
damage.
just tearing straight through him. I will do a thing with that instead, because whoops. All right, cool. Okay, so as you continue striking into him, he goes and just just slowly falls apart. But at the end of your turn, he'll morph into Desi as a legendary action. He's now Desi.
Well, he took a lot of damage, so.
Yep. Oh, you destroyed him, Jesus.
Better con
Ryder,
save.
it's your turn.
Better con save now too.
Oh, sorry. I'll do a thing first
Ooh.
before you move, Ryder. Yes, perfect. Cool. Do you just see this emanating yellow burst of energy that bursts forth from him, and then that's it. Ryder, it's your turn.
It didn't seem to do anything.
Not to you guys, but Luca would say, I don't feel my hunter's mark on him anymore.
Cleanse.
Fullness of body or whatever that monks get.
Maybe. We don't know.
Ryder, it's your turn.
Did Luca even hunter's mark it? She hasn't gotten a turn on this yet.
No,
so...
no, she hunter's mark
yeah.
held action to shoot it. I should roll the shooting.
Oh.
Yeah, forgot to roll the shoots. Hit. Oh no, hang on. What's your AC, Desi?
18.
18?
17.
17. Okay, these both miss.
Wait.
No,
Be happy
it
about
hit.
that.
No, she's hasted, so it's +2.
Oh yeah.
You have an AC of 19.
Yep. Alright. But yeah, now Ryder, it's your turn.
Oh God. Should I go for it again? It might not work, but if it does work, it will be really funny.
I mean, what else is there to do at the moment
Try different damage types, if not.
Well,
Oh, I should have said I'm doing lightning damage, by the way. It's what I default to.
yeah,
Alright,
okay.
thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to burn through my spell slots on something that might not work, even if it does succeed.
Oh, I've used almost all I've got. I want this thing done.
Yeah, I'm.
I
Just
don't
gonna...
like fighting ourselves.
I don't like that either. Imagine if you had to fight Reiner. It's just a bajillion ways to say, I don't want you to hit me. Goodbye.
Just
That's all
juke
Reiner
everywhere.
does is, I don't want you to hit me. Goodbye. That's their only thing. Anyway, I would like to cast, fuck this shit. I'm gonna, cast Polymorph.
Gasp!
On,
My one weakness.
On yourself.
Yep, go for it.
I could cast it on myself, or I could cast it on the thing and turn it into a harmless bunny.
But we still need to fight it, I think.
Yeah, that's true. But I'll go
It
ahead
was just yeah.
Luca's not doing anything too fancy right now. Maybe Luca would be a giant ape.
We don't have that much room next to the creature, just FYI.
Giant apes can throw rocks.
Yeah,
And they have
throw
reach.
the floor. Yeah, I could just throw a rock.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
You have the key. You could get the blob out of the keyhole and just open the door.
I think the blob is out of the keyhole, isn't it?
If I turn...
No, part of the blob is in the keyhole. Part of the blob we're fighting.
Can I cast spell magic on the keyhole?
Sure, yeah. Roll the ability check.
I don't even think I see
Actually, I'm gonna
Reiner.
do that or not. I'm at the very
Reiner's
bottom
at the
of the
bottom.
screen. I know, I'm sorry. I'm
He
very
doesn't have...
scared of you wasting all my spell slots.
No, I don't
and
see
somebody
anything. I
dies.
need to refresh my page.
I see why you can't see them. Sorry. It's
Oh,
because
gotcha.
the screen is cutting them off. I'll just extend it a little bit so it's I don't know where I'm supposed to do this. Unless you zoom all the way out, you can't see them.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Do I get any?
Now I have an orange bar.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
that
Now
too.
I
ignore
don't
that.
see it again.
Yep. Ignore the
weird.
orange
Don't
bar.
worry about it. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
don't worry. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
All
All
right.
right. It's fine.
Okay, there.
You got this.
Jesus, I don't want to. Jesus, I'm so sorry, guys.
It's all
Okay.
good.
That's
Take
all
your
good.
time.
Do what your character would do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I might try to spell. I'm gonna try to spell magic, but I'm gonna try the door this time.
Go for it.
On
Roll
the door or
ability
the
check.
creature in the door?
The creature.
The
in the door.
yeah. Yeah. I'm assuming she's trying to make the blob unsolidify in the keyhole.
Yeah. Let's see if that works. Okay. Ability check. You said.
Yep. Come on.
Hey!
Oh!
Whoa.
It melts off.
That'd be a 13th level spell you just dispelled.
I would like to run towards the door and with the key in hand.
And don't
Yep.
make it.
Uh,
I don't.
you haven't made it
though.
yet.
You throw
You
the
haven't made it
key.
yet.
That was way further than I'm actually able to run. Also.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Oops.
The blob notices what you've just done, and he's not very pleased with you, I will say. Ryder, you're not allowed to do that. That's a big no-no. I'll just punch everyone. Sorry. Desi, I'll hit you once. Sorry. I'll activate the gauntlets, and then I'll punch you once, Desi. Can you roll your attack for me, please?
Yeah,
Thank you.
this is fun.
Why are you hitting yourself? Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
I'm trying to stun you. Also, you take 16 damage.
I still keep. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Constitution. 17.
What's your wait?
It's
What's my
14,
DC?
I think. 15 is the DC.
Okay. All right. You're fine. I will try to punch Pythor. Can you roll me an attack, Desi?
Yeah. I'm just laughing maniacally.
Because you're hitting yourself? Or because
As-
you hit me?
As your okay,
oh.
Pythor, make a con save. Oh wait, is stunning strike wisdom or con? Is it? I'm pretty sure it's con, but
Con
I
save.
think it's con.
okay. Yep. Roll con, Pythor, please. Oh!
Oh.
Oh, you naughty. I'll punch Keenan.
What?
Sentinel strike.
No, Desi, roll an attack.
Okay.
Okay, that hits. That's 14.
What did you
Take
do?
14.
Yep.
Is this hitting me?
Yeah, that
Yep.
27 is hitting you.
Okay.
That's 15
9,
points. Roll a con save.
15?
Yep.
I
Yeah,
need to roll a
15.
con save?
Yeah, make a con save as well.
Yeah, stunning strike.
And this is con, damn.
Yep. All right, you're stunned. Okay. And
course it was Desi.
then that's 3 attack. I still have my extra attack and then my bonus. So I'll just attack you again, Desi. Or sorry, I'll attack the clone. Roll the attack, Desi, for me, please.
20.
Okay.
Damn!
Clone's gone.
All right. Flurry of blows. I'll punch you again, Desi.
11, that doesn't hit.
Ah,
And then
All
one
right,
more.
I'll attack you one more time. Yep.
Natural 1.
Ah! Damn it, Desi!
You
Why
can't
did you
use
do
my own tricks against me!
It's okay. I stunned one of you. Keenan, it is your turn, but you're incapacitated,
Mhm.
so you skip yours. At the end of your turn, I will morph into Reiner.
Oh no.
Luca, it's your turn.
not like you can go anywhere anyway.
Luca's turn. I will shoot it twice. More. Pew pew. 25 hits, so 6 points, plus 2d4. Okay, 12. Cool. And con save. Okay, fine. That'll be Luke's turn at the. Okay, he'll use an action. I just need to check your spell list real quick, Ryder. I'm not very double. All right, I'll mirror image.
Oh.
He's hasted and now mirror image. Perfect.
Nice, but we have advantage against him.
Really?
'Cause
How?
you
Nani?
cast this spell because your special rule. You cast spells within someone's
Ah,
proximity.
yes. The first attack is advantage. You're right.
Yeah.
What is the suitable mirror image? I guess this. All right, cool. Adesi. Now there's 4 of you in front of you.
This is so fun.
Isn't it 4 of Reiner, or did it switch back to Desi?
Oh no, sorry, 4 of Reiner. 4 of
Ah.
Reiner. Sorry, you're right.
Okay. Can you use perception checks with mirror image, or is it just a?
It's just a
No.
swing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to Pythor though, because he can see it.
You're trying to swing at. Essentially, you're like drunk. You see 4 of them, and you're swinging at one, hoping it's the real one.
You do have advantage on your first attack though.
Okay, I'm going to
give me a
use.
sec, Reiner. Just clicking this. There you go.
I'm
Yep,
going
go
I
ahead.
gave him ideas. I'm sorry.
All
It's
good.
okay.
I'm gonna use Tayokura.
Go for it.
So advantage
So
26.
I will roll a d20 to determine. So if I 3, I must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack target to a duplicate. All right, you hit a duplicate. Cool.
Cool. Okay, so do I know it's a duplicate or no?
It
The duplicate
disappears.
It's just-
disappears. Now
yeah,
there's only
yeah.
2 duplicates left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll hit another one.
What's your dex mod? Reiner?
Dex is
No, Reiner.
Oh. Reiner's, it's +3.
Okay, so
Yeah.
13 AC on these clones.
Each time a creature targets you with an attack, determine whether the attack targets one.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh yeah. So
Even if it
his
doesn't
AC
hit, you
is
still attack them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
16. Okay. I rolled a 14, so you hit the second clone or the mirror image. You miss again.
okay. Bonus action. I'm going to hit another one with my fist. 24.
I'm not gonna lie. I want you to hit the real me. Okay, you hit the real me.
Cool.
Okay,
Cool.
so that is 14 points of damage. Concentration save.
Turns into Desi.
Okay, that's fine. Is that your turn, Desi?
I'm having the time of my life, and yes.
I will spend a legendary action to dash.
You
make an
can't.
attack
You
roll.
have 0 movement because I hit you with a Sentinel Strike.
Oh, that's how that works. Right. Okay, I can't do that. I'll just action attack Pythor then. Desi, can you roll me 2 attacks, please?
Yeah.
No, it's Reiner's. They're Reiner right now.
Oh, they're running right now. Sure, shit, you're
Oh,
right. It's a
yeah.
both back. You're right. Okay, let me check what I can do.
I have an axe and I have a dagger.
You're right, but you also have a bunch of spells.
They can't cast
Oh.
another spell if they cast one already. Oh wait, they didn't cast
Oh
one.
yeah. No,
They did mirror
no.
image,
That
but
that was on. Yeah, this is a legendary action.
yeah, legendary
So-
actions are
Okay.
probably a bit different.
Ah shit. All right.
Yeah.
Not to mention it's divine
shit,
magic,
you have-
which they're probably good with.
Dimension door back to the entrance.
Oh.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
All right, now
Loves it.
Pythor, it's your turn.
Now
in the
Echo
range
right
of your
here. Is he
Yep.
is he in the keyhole or is he just standing next to the keyhole?
He's now in front of the keyhole. Like if there's a doorway, you have to like push the keyhole through him.
So I could push the key through him into the
well, no,
keyhole?
I'm not saying you could do that, but you would have to. Like he's just
I mean,
standing in the way. You don't have to
ha-
move
I
him.
mean, Pythor
Has he been
definitely
feeling
made
like
that
jello
choice,
every
Jack.
time we hit him?
Well, no, it's not like you can like swim through him. He's actually quite, solid. But
I
yeah,
pulled. Is he more solid now that he's copying us, or
Yeah,
is he just
yeah.
as solid as when I
He-
pulled the
he's-
key out?
he's more
He's solid.
solid now. He's more solid now. Yeah.
Okay, then that's now that he's fucking Dimension Door, that completely changes my plan. So I don't know if I'm gonna create my
Yeah,
Echo right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I apologize for you.
The Dimension
as
Door
you,
ruins
'cause
my
you are-
entire plan of just walking to the door.
I'm sorry, guys.
I had the movement to grab the key and get to the door that turn.
The whole point of my fucking subclass is just to get hit less.
Perfect.
I mean, the thing is, I can get to him and hit him still. He didn't
get
out of my range.
Hit him, try to break his haste so we can just annihilate him.
The haste hasn't stopped me hitting him at all anyway.
I know, but he'll get lethargic and not have a turn.
Yep.
Echo there.
Yeah, if you can either break his haste or if someone can stun him, that would be great.
Oh, would you want to echo? Sorry, I didn't see that there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the weird thing about haste
I'm
is
gonna
if
take
you're
a shot.
lethargic, you still have your reaction.
Yep.
That's kind of weird.
Miss. Second
12
swing at him.
misses. He still has his second illusion, but yeah, that would have missed the other one.
Well, it doesn't matter for
Oh
him
wait,
because
you
he
have
he
to roll the
threw
illusion
arrows.
first.
Oh, right. So the first one misses, and then the
He has
second
blind
one.
sight, so he doesn't even see it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter for him.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I ignore the mirror images
Okay,
anyway.
so there's just 2 clones, but you hit the right one. Go for it. So 17 hits. Actually, what's your AC, Reiner? I'm assuming 17 hits you, yeah?
I think my AC is 18 actually. Let me double check. Yeah, my AC is 18. I have a shield.
Okay. Oh, so that's 20 AC, so that misses. Sorry, 17 misses.
And they're hasted. That's
Yeah.
That is my
Ru-
turn.
I stole Keenan's haste, dimension doors from you. I stunned Keenan through through Desi.
Hey, at least you didn't get the
I
blade song.
hate this so much.
The blade song's what he would have wanted the most.
Great.
Yep. That's Pythor's turn. I will at the top of the round. I will roll a d4. Oh, again. All right, Reiner, it's your turn.
Oh,
How does it feel?
What did it do?
that
It
you're
did the
stuck
cleanse thing
against
again?
Poland? Yes.
Okay.
I was looking forward to this incredibly
Cool fight.
obnoxious fight.
What
This is
if-
amazing.
I hate this. I hate this so much. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on this thing because at a minimum I can at least take the fucking haste off of him.
You get
Go
to do
for it.
all magic on it when you dispel magic, so you
Yeah,
have to
he's
roll
got
for
a whole bunch of-
everything.
He's got a whole
Yeah,
bunch of
so-
buffs on him right now, so
yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
pop a Dispel Magic.
Yep.
Which
So
is
what
gonna
level is that?
dispel-
Third.
It's third. It's gonna
Yep.
automatically Dispel Haste. It's gonna automatically Dispel
And-
Mirror Image.
No, my abilities, Pepper Hands. Roll the ability.
Do you need to
check.
roll to see if you do it on the mirror image though?
No, because it's
No,
already
Oh,
high
no,
level.
no, no,
in
no,
here.
It's
no.
not touch,
Dispels the
okay.
effect.
I thought it
Yeah.
was touch for some
Yeah.
reason.
18 is not successful.
It's a 9th level spell.
It's basically
Uh,
a permanent enchantment that I'm trying to
yeah,
dispel.
there's different definitions for permanence. So like it's not just because of its spell levels. I add stuff based on
Yeah.
how permanent it is. Yeah.
It's not actually a spell
Uh,
that created
I mean,
it.
it's lethargic though, isn't
Yeah.
When you dispel haste, is it lethargic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it
Oh
ends.
shit. Okay, I'm lethargic in front of the
I
doorway.
think it is at least.
Uh,
Because the spell ended.
Let me check. If you dispel
The spell ended,
haste,
so I'm
are
assuming.
you lethargic? That's what I'm assuming as well.
When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next turn, as a wave of lethargy sweeps over it.
My favorite part-
Whenever it ends, haste and spell magic ends it.
Oh, okay. So it just it's
so
since
I
the spell
Anne's
magic.
turn.
Yeah. And lethargy from haste only occurs from after the spell has ended. Then the spell magic would not have any effect on it. No, what? What are you talking about? What is this? What?
It's probably saying to
Uh,
get rid of the lethargy.
Oh, you can't dispel lethargy. Yes, you're lethargic. Okay, I'm lethargic. I'm very sad. Now I'm a lethargic Reiner.
I'm just gonna say, hey, there's only room for one of us here. Stop that.
Yep. As a legendary action, I'll morph back into Pythor.
There you go.
The easiest one to deal with because I have no shenanigans. Everything's just up front.
Well, I did it for the AC.
It's my turn. Okay.
I have the lowest AC in the party.
Do you?
What's your AC?
19. So
No.
sorry,
No.
I have the
Mine's
lowest of
lower
our
than yours.
frontline tanks.
Yeah.
No, I have 17.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Let's see. How far
or
can we
mage
get?
has more than me. I
I
don't
can
have
get
that
to
much
it
AC.
actually. Nice. So
Don't do it, Keenan. Oh, I should have morphed into Keenan. He has shield.
Too late. He already
Too
decided.
late.
well,
Damn it.
Do it. It's almost my turn again.
doesn't matter though, because I'm not hasted. I get 2 attacks. It's still something. So first of all, I'll do my Blade of the Slave. Just a normal attack.
How many spell slots does it have left?
I get your individual spell slot rosters.
Yeah. So 10 plus
That's a lot of spells.
10 plus
Yep.
11 necrotic.
Yep. Imagine being like, imagine being a group of spellcasters having to fight this thing. You'd be fighting the most ridiculous monster you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
Oh god, it could have more than
That'd
one
actually be
level spell
really
slot.
good because you just have to cast anti-magic once and it's fight over.
Oh yeah,
He
he just
has anti-magic.
yeah. If you have anti-magic, he also has anti-magic, which
Okay,
is
yeah.
spooky.
Does the
Yeah, but
necrotic
if you
do anything
bubble
to
him
it?
first, he can't do anything.
True. All right. The what?
Did the necrotic do anything to it?
No.
Like it didn't affect it at all?
So as you struck it, as the necrotic tried to spill into it, it got like dissipated. As
Hmm.
it like like when a venom tries to go in, it just
Yeah.
like it just fades in,
Okay.
disappears.
Then second attack will be with my Lacuna. Ooh!
Oh!
So double the dice, so 15, and then double the damage. So that's 2 Lacunas.
7
So 5,
points of
6, 7.
damage.
So 14 plus 15.
Oh, it's the second one. Oh.
Well, it's both because I rolled 2 of the dice. It's the first one.
Ah, right.
I had to roll the
Oh, I
dice
see.
twice
Okay.
though.
All good.
Yeah. So
All right.
that's like 29 damage.
Yep.
And yeah, bonus action, go invisible.
Okay. Now you're invisible.
Wee wee.
I have a feeling that's not going to do anything.
Is that
We
the
don't
end of your
know.
turn? Right.
Yep.
I will morph into Keenan. All right.
Is it invisible now?
No. That's,
I was hoping
fortunately,
that it
that's not
couldn't
how it
copy
will
you
work.
if it couldn't see you or something.
Yeah.
Well, now we know
I
that's
don't-
not true.
Yeah. At least, yeah. I figured you were trying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So Luca will try to shoot it twice. I'll shield. Yeah, I should really be smarter about this. I could definitely make this as annoying as possible. Both of those are reflected by the shield. Nessie, it's your turn.
Is Keenan again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be hard to hit though.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with my flaming fist.
Go for it.
Need to move up to it first.
Yeah, you know
Wow.
that.
Shit, you're right. Okay, hold on.
I have to
5, 10.
stand here and look real menacing. I can't let you put that key in, you assholes. No.
Oh, he hasn't had a chance to turn on Blade Song yet, so.
This is good. Actually. Okay, 19.
Miss. Hits the shield.
Okay.
What, your
Natural
AC without
one.
Blade Song is what, like 25?
Without Blade Song and with shield, that's like 23.
I would like to flurry of
Second.
blows.
Yep, go for it.
So bonus
Miss.
27.
Oh, that hits! You hit a hit!
Okay.
Okay, 11 points of damage.
And then I want to, way of the open hand, try to
Shove it out of the way.
Oh, actually,
Wait, no, actually.
You can stun me and try to shove me out of the way. Both work.
I would like
Yeah, get him away
to-
from the door. I can get the key
its
in
AC
this
is
turn.
21 right now because it's not hasted
What
either.
were you saying?
What's up?
Its AC is 21.
Okay, I want to try to stun him and I want to try to push him back.
Alright, wisdom save and dexterity
strength
save.
Strength.
Oh, so wait, it's strength for the shove, sorry. So, so con, sorry, it's con save and then strength save. Well, I was wrong completely. Jeez. Success on the stun, and then strength, you say?
Yup.
I will say, oh, success. Okay, I was gonna say no anyway, but yes. Okay, there we go.
I have a negative.
There you
but
go.
Still pretty
Well,
low.
the shield maintains, blocks most of your strikes. As you finally land a hit, it still stands firm. Pythor.
How does it look?
Slimy.
Yes, but also it seems like you've done a good portion of damage, but it's hard to tell because it's a, it's a gelatinous mass.
It's a Jello cube.
The neighborhood dogs
Mm.
have discovered my dog likes to leave his toys on the patio.
I wish you removed my haste before the lair so I could remove it if I rolled a 2 again. That would have been fun, but fortunately, Ryder goes first. No, my hubris. Or actually, Ryder rolling high initiative really,
Well,
really sad.
since it's still in the way, I will take this turn to stab it.
Keep going. That hits. 15.
15.
You keep shredding it. You start
Your shield is
spilling.
so useful.
Yep.
Mhm.
The shield. Okay,
That
hit
whiffs.
shield. Yep.
That whiffs.
Yeah, shield's a pretty good
that will
spell
be
for
my
first
turn.
level.
Yep, that is your turn. Top of the round. Roll a d4. Wow, you're just clumping into me. Come on, guys. That's not very cool. All right, 3.
Oh wait,
Oh!
I didn't need that one too.
All right, all good. Oh, this is the fun one. So
Actually, I
roll a
didn't need to move either one. Never mind.
Okay, so let me check my list because I have you all numbered. Ah, I morph into Luca.
Ooh.
It's a new one.
Destroy it.
Okay.
Has no AC.
It's a really good
Wow.
thing he's not morphing into Luca
Quick,
right
use
before
Banshee's bow so
turn.
it can't use any spells for the rest of the entire fight, no matter if it changes or not.
How dare you? I'm not gonna grief myself.
Command activate.
Ryder, it's your turn.
All right. I guess I'm gonna shuffle up a little bit, and I'm just gonna use I have a spiritual weapon next to it,
All right.
right over there, and that's just gonna be second level as usual.
Go
Ooh,
for it.
That should hit.
Roll the. Where's the sword?
Does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
So, I will put down a sword. I'm looking for the double daggers thing, but I can't find it. So I'll just put this good old
Yeah,
sword
that's
here.
close enough.
13 points of damage connects. But he just takes it. That's normal damage, and it's still standing, but solid hit.
Okay,
Does the
and that
so the
was
force
only my...
does something to it?
The force did do damage, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so that affected it normally.
Yellow versus rock.
I'm gonna try... No, I'm not gonna do Sacred Flame. She's a ranger. I've seen Luca be fast and speedy. I would know better.
Yes, you better. Her dex is pretty stable.
I'm gonna Guiding Bolt.
All right, go for it.
No, nope.
That miss.
If only
All
I
good.
could have advantage on my own Guiding Bolt. That's my turn.
I know, right? All right, all good.
Your guiding bolt.
I'll morph into Ryder, and then I will attempt to polymorph Desi.
Oh,
Make a
I'm
save
gonna
for me,
counterspell
please.
that.
Gasp! It's a 4th level spell. Or it's a 5th, right? Sorry, 5th.
Wait, no, Polymorph is a 4th level.
It should be 4.
Oh, polymorph is 4th. Okay, so it has to be counterspell level 4. You have to roll for it.
Okay, so
I need to
Gotta
stop
beat a
giving him
14.
ideas.
Same thing as
Yeah,
the spell
beat a
magic.
Yeah,
what is
beat
it?
a 14. Yeah, beat a 14.
Hey guys, I just realized I have
Ability
a
check
sheet
using
covered.
What do I need to roll, though?
intellect. Intellect.
Your
Gotta be
spellcasting ability.
your
Okay,
spellcasting
so
modifier. Yeah.
Yeah, you're still casting mod.
So
So if you're
just
using wisdom
intelligence check.
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's an intelligence check, yes.
Yep.
Oh! Yeah. I will turn you into a worm, Desi. You're a worm now.
What's the saving throw for that?
A
though?
worm?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Make
she
a
get
saving
a?
throw.
She gets
Yeah,
a saving throw on
saving throw. Yeah.
What?
So it is a need to check where is it? The wisdom saving throw. Oh no! Sadness. The best one for him.
9.
Oh, okay, you're a worm.
The
You're now a worm on the ground. That's the
don't
closest
like
thing to a worm I have. Anyways, Keenan, it's your turn.
Let's see. What is it right now?
It's Reiner right now.
It's Reiner?
I'm just checking all her reaction. Yeah, it's Reiner right now.
Reiner doesn't really have any reactions.
Well, that's unfortunate. You're the worst one to stay as.
Casting spell in melee doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity, does
No,
it?
it gives them advantage
No,
on their
but
next attack on you.
your first attack against them has advantage.
Okay, I'm going to take 2
Bah!
steps back. I'm invisible. I don't know if it can still see me for an attack of opportunity, though.
Nope.
No? Okay. So then, I'm gonna cast a 4th level magic missile. Or Reinhall's magic missile again. This time it'll be
Go for
cold.
it. Yep.
Okay, so
Rain does magic missile?
what?
You said rain does magic missile?
Rainbows.
Rainbow.
Like the rainbow stone?
Oh, rain does. Okay.
Yeah. Remember the rainbow
Yeah,
stones?
yeah.
That, like, yeah.
Let me see. So that's 5. Wait.
Keenan is loving the
4,
modern take on magic
7.
missiles.
It's
I will
7
say.
this time.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3.
You're firing
4,
7
5,
missiles? Oh
6,
god!
7, and they're all cold.
3, 6, 9, 12, 20, 25 points of damage. Oh my god. It sort of shakes violently and is it definitely took some damage there.
Then I'll just go invisible again.
Okay. I will morph back into Keenan as you end your turn.
Okay.
Luca will fire twice. I will shield. So that is 9 points of damage plus 44. So that is 16 points of damage. That is Luca's turn. Desi, you're a worm. What would you like to do as a worm?
Hold your action. I got
Do you
this.
specify what type of worm, though? She could be a purple
Yeah.
worm.
She's an earthworm.
Oh.
That. Check out.
Purple worm, my favorite D&D creature.
You
I
just
don't
hear-
think you get to make a save either on your turn.
You just hear Tiny screaming.
You can hit it. Oh yeah, one of us can just hit it.
Yeah, someone
Yeah,
has to
that's-
someone has to smack Desi, so she polymorphs back.
I would just send a missile her way if I remembered that, but I didn't.
That's all I do on my turn.
No one hears it because you're too small. Anyways, Pythor, it's your turn. Your friend is a worm.
The worm is just looking really
I,
menacingly at
I'm
them.
gonna step closer and say, "Sorry, Desi," and I step on the worm.
All right. Roll
Oh.
an unarmed attack. 1d4 plus your strength, or 1d2 plus your strength. Sorry.
He has claws. I think he gets a special thing.
I'm not
Everybody-
attacking.
Yeah,
with
it's not
my
an attack.
claws.
Yeah, I'm assuming she's just
You
stomping
have
on
claws
the
on your
worm.
feet too.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm doing it intentionally to do as little damage as
Mhm.
possible.
Yeah, go for it. So you take 5 points of damage, Desi,
Okay.
as you poof back.
Well,
And that's just
poof,
part.
yeah.
Can that just be part of my movement? Like I'm walking over and intentionally stepping on the worm.
Yep.
When I poof back into existence,
Alright.
can I be mid scream?
Yeah, you're like.
But-
"Ah!"
But
as you
it
poof
throws
back
him off
in.
balance because she grows under him.
Sure. Well, he's
Well,
just.
no, because
assuming
I'm
she's-
expecting it.
Yeah.
It's one of those
Yeah,
things where I
sure.
know what's gonna happen, so I step on her with just enough force and then quickly move my foot away.
Yep. Desi should be fine.
All right, and my first attack.
Go for it. Miss.
Whiff. Second attack. Whiff.
Miss.
Third
Wow.
attack.
This is I didn't realize this, but it's such a great combo to
Whiff.
switch into Reiner, troll you, and then go back into Keenan and shield myself. So great. All right, everything misses.
I mean, he's eventually gonna run out of spells,
Mhm.
and then he's gonna be
Yeah,
really
eventually.
transform into me.
I'm keeping track, and yeah, I'm running. Well, I
It'll
still
never
have
run out
the
of spells as Keenan.
Ryder
I
has a
st-
lot less fun when I have to deal with them.
I'm so sorry.
Because Keenan can just keep on upcasting and he barely ever uses spells.
All right, everyone make a Constitution saving throw. Also, you all take
Constitution.
yes, and all of you take 1 point of radiant damage.
Even if I'm invisible.
Yes.
Damn.
So okay, Python, you're fine.
Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution. You are. Do you feel sickly? Feel sickly, Ryder? Uh,
Jesus, guys,
Ryder,
come
Ryder, you
on.
feel sickly. Desi, you feel sickly, and then the clone goes poof.
Who is he
The
right
clone
now?
can't be affected. Why does the clone go poof?
Everybody takes a d6 of radiant damage, so he takes 1 point of radiant damage.
1 point?
Okay.
Yeah, 1 point, just 1 point.
Sickening Radiance Light. It doesn't do exhaustion, actually, so it's way better than that, but...
Yeah, fortunately not exhaustion. Otherwise, you would have. Oh boy.
Wait, so we
that'd be
feel
too
sickly
good.
like we're poisoned?
No, not poisoned. You just more akin to disease. Let's put it that way.
Nauseous. You feel
Yeah,
nauseous.
more nauseous. Yeah. Ryder, it is your turn.
Cool. I want to throw up.
Yeah. At the end of your turn, you can. Yeah.
I'm going to...
You can
shoot
throw
this.
up after this fight. Push through it.
Do I have to make my attack roll with disadvantage, or is it just normal?
It's just normal. Don't worry.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Yeah, that misses.
Oh boy.
Who is he right now,
And-
Reiner?
Keenan, with the shield up.
Yeah, I'll drop a Sacred Flame on his ass.
Let's go, Keenan. Oh well, no, actually, it doesn't matter what your stats are. I forgot. Oh, I take 3 points of radiant damage. Ow.
Oh, cool. He has to make a concentration check if he's concentrating on anything.
I don't think there's any.
He's not
I
right
don't
now,
think
is he?
so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
no,
not right now.
You made all my stuff go poof. Okay, I'm heartbroken. Actually heartbroken.
But I could have
Um,
made more stuff go poof.
True.
If he had done more stuff. Well, he did do more stuff, but then you stomped.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's my turn. I'm just gonna be like, I'm really sick of this. And I kind of want to throw up.
Yep. Okay, now it's my turn. I'm sorry, I just realized you have dominate person. I will morph into Reiner, and then I will dominate Pythor. That Pythor make me a save.
I'll try to counterspell again.
Go for it. I'm gonna pray this
I honestly don't know what level that
blind,
is, though.
or I have a big old lion in my hands.
Do I need to roll
So
for
beat
it?
Yeah, 15 or
Yeah,
more.
it's the 5th level.
Oh, you just
15
got
or more.
that.
I mean, you have a 50-50 shot. You just have to roll a 10 or higher.
Yeah.
I rolled well done that
Oh
one.
no! My
Nice.
cow! No! That's my 5th level spell.
Don't worry. I had 3 rolls to pass this.
Oh my gosh.
He forgets I have Indomitable and the necklace I can use on
No,
one single roll.
No, I never forget. I just wanted to dominate you.
Really
Oh
wanted
yeah,
it.
you have resistance to charm, don't you?
Yeah, you're like the. I mean, imagine
Oh,
if
I'm
I
fucking
just,
immune to charm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So it wouldn't have mattered either way.
yeah.
My necklace.
Well, again,
No one knows
I
it, though.
just wanted. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he wanted.
Yeah,
it. He
but-
didn't know. Yeah,
hmm
that is. Yep.
I
There
didn't
you
even
go.
know what
That
spell
is-
it was.
Anytime
very-
they eat
yeah.
they have to eat a 5th level spell slot. That's a good time because that's my only 5th
Yeah.
level, unfortunately. So
Yeah, that is. Yeah, fortunately, that is the only spell I could try. And
Yeah,
do.
and you're the only
I was-
one
I
with the
was gonna-
5th level
yeah.
casting. I don't.
Well, I was
My
gonna
other-
send you.
No, I
the-
do have
yeah.
one.
yeah, my other 5th levels are not good for
Yeah.
are not good for.
Yeah,
for
on me it could
combat.
only use Passwell.
I mean, would he
Yeah.
like to stop, sit down, and cast commune?
No.
I'm actually happy I didn't ready Steel Wind Strike today.
He did try to cast
Oh,
commune.
Jesus.
What would
He would have
Tiana think
destroyed
about
us.
that? That's what I want to know.
Who
Would
knows,
Tiana
dude?
do it?
I don't know. Well, it would be the god of his choosing, because he would. No, he'd be
Oh.
Reiner. Yeah, you're right. It would be Kiana. Okay, Kiana, it's your turn.
Very
My turn?
confused, Tiana.
He's like,
Does it
wait,
look
you're
like
not
it's
Reiner.
having trouble keeping itself together still? Or like,
It is taking a severe amount of damage. Yes.
okay. It's not concentrating on anything.
Nope.
So, sorry, too late to do haste. I'll just go in and whack it.
Give it a
Sneaky
good
thing.
old thwap.
Yeah. Let's
Good old-
I have advantage on my first one, so I'll do Lacuna for that. Play the slave. 10 damage, but it's advantage.
Yep.
So then 10 plus 7, so 17.
Okay.
Second attack is just a normal. Slave. Oh, I did another one.
Ah! Ow!
Oh.
Stop. Enough is
14.
enough. Ouch.
Yeah, 14. Bonus action,
Okay,
go
cool.
invisible.
Alright, you're invisible again.
Head behind Desi. And the hand.
Right, okay. Alright, Luca will. Okay, sorry, legendary action, I'll morph into Keenan. And then I will get shot by Luca.
Fighting.
Oh! Oh my god! The duality of man on one roll.
Nice.
Very fun.
I
So
wanted to
that's
punch
4.
all of you except for Luca at least once.
Yeah, well,
Oh
he
my
doesn't want to
God.
stay
I
as me very
do.
often.
What did I do except for lie about a bunch of stuff?
Lied about
True.
a bunch of stuff.
What did
And you're
Pineapple
not
do?
real.
Alright,
I
that's
don't
my
know.
last.
Yeah, Exodo
That's my
must
last.
hate Reiner.
Yep.
He's the god of the truth.
Alright. Yep.
I was
At
gonna say,
the
you
end
want to
of
punch
that turn-
Pineapple? He's just a big teddy bear.
I don't know. You probably
True.
did something. At something. You
I
replaced
will.
Raylick.
Wow, rude.
What do you have that I can steal?
Fair enough.
For who?
Not much.
For-
Nah, don't worry about it.
I'm surprised he
Oh.
hasn't tried to just fear all of us with my fucking roar yet.
Oh,
Stop giving him ideas.
Yeah.
Don't worry, my DC to pass it's like 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not very good. It's not very good.
Knowing our con saves will
My
fail it.
mental stats are horrible.
I'll use my action to haste myself.
You cast it?
Alright, cool.
Fucking haste again.
Yep. Desi, it's your turn. I also have shield up, by the way.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
you.
my
What
last
did
shield.
you
I
do?
was going to
that's-
counterspell
so-
shield when it was used.
So oh, you want to counterspell shield? Okay, so
Yeah.
shield doesn't exist. And
Okay.
spend your counterspell.
Yeah.
I use reaction to
Oh,
shield.
they're third
and then
levels.
I use legendary action to haste myself. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, go Desi. I'm only very fast, and also Keenan again.
Oh, Keenan again.
Mhm.
Okay.
Makes her really want to hit him.
His AC is 18 right now.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna
Okay,
use
okay.
Tayokura. 19,
That hits.
17.
I remember why I don't put haste on myself. Ow, ow.
Blade Singer now, bitch! And then I will flurry of blows.
Does he lose
Who's
haste?
Blade?
Did he lose haste
No.
from the first?
No. He's fine.
But
It's
he
just,
needs to
I
make
forget
2 more now.
I have to keep rolling. Oh Jesus Christ.
And I want to push him away.
Okay, so that's
Well,
a
Tayokura
strength
does it by
save.
itself anyways.
Yeah.
So he
Oh,
has to make a
yeah!
save.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a-
Tayokura is just guaranteed.
Well, not
There's
guaranteed.
a-
It's DC
no, it's-
14.
No,
Yeah.
I changed it so that it's a con save. But yeah, I have to roll 5 con saves, 6 con saves. Oh my god.
Heh.
6 con saves. Or no, 4 con saves. No, yes, 5 math.
3
5
concentration
strength.
and then 1 for Tayokura. Unless
Yeah.
Desi did other stuff.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do a. Yep, I'll do a thing for that. That's my last thing for that, and I'm fine.
Legendary
Hold
resistanced it. So he didn't fail the concentration.
Move, bitch! Get out
Get
the
out
way!
the way. Haha. I will use my action as Keenan to. Well, you have nothing. I'm gonna morph into Pythor.
I love how I can just see my character sheet moving when you do that.
Yep. I'm like sneakily jumping through everybody's character sheets to check what I want to do. Alright. Pythor, it is your turn. Now you're fighting yourself.
I'm just gonna sign and be like, man, will you just give it up? I'm gonna create my echo there. Take my first swing.
This is just a very, very stalled out fight. I mean, I would
Wow.
have.
Literal min damage.
Perfect. I was gonna do a lot
Roll your
more.
con save.
I was gonna do a lot more, then you dispelled the door. Okay, I wanted to do a lot more.
It was a good call.
It was a very
He
good
passes
call.
con save for the haste.
Yes, he's fine.
Second swing.
That hits,
Another 9
and
damage.
as the second strike lands, he splits in half, dissipates, and dies.
Only I'm allowed to have copies.
And me sometimes.
And I'm sure that
my
was.
shadow just kind of waves his hand at you.
Yep. You're no longer sick-lead or whatever, by the way, as you put the key in.
Oh.
And
How do I keep ending up not getting hurt during these things? I'm
well,
trying to
fortunately,
change this stuff.
Not many people got hurt during this
Fortunately,
one
not
because it
hurt.
kept on trying to save
Yeah.
itself.
it tried. You shall not pass. I had to stop
Yeah.
you from proceeding.
We have a lot of
Or-
annoying stuff that doesn't do damage.
Indeed.
Yeah, I barely have any
It didn't
damage spells.
polymorph itself into a T-Rex because that would have been a very different fight.
Oh yeah, it probably has a high
Imagine
CR.
if Raylick was here and he just went around one-shotting all of you.
Oh yeah. If I forwarded to Relic and just smack somebody, I'm sure someone would.
Nah,
die
it would never hit anyone.
eventually. Sure. Oh yeah, you're right.
No, it's only me as a person who's terrible at rolling. If it was an enemy using Raylick, it'd be like crit, 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 crit.
Yep. Anyways, as the door opens, you are met with a pitch black room, and we'll end it there.
What does it look like?
It's a pitch black room.
I can see through pitch black, though.
That's the thing, you can't
feet.
in this one. Yep, nope, not in this one.
I have
You can't see
blind sight.
shit. The blind sight is a form of true sight, or is it just blind sight?
It's not true.
It's like
sight,
echolocation
blind sight.
Okay, it's just
essentially.
blind sight. Well, yeah, you have blind sight, but I'm flying. Their dark vision can't see through it. That's what I'm saying. But yeah,
Yeah.
aside from that,
So I
we
was
shall
saying, what can I see for
continue.
10
Yeah.
feet?
Floor.
Floor.
That was a fun
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
The
was
first
I
one
got to
was
kill
annoying
myself.
thing
I
ever.
used 3 counter
Achievement
spells.
unlock. Kill yourself.
I love that.
Yeah,
I
I
wanted
literally
to
used
punch
3
all
counter
of you.
spells.
I mean, I feel like so the initially when I made this rule, I was like, should I have 2 of them? And then I realized if I look through your stuff, I was like, oh my god, if I like haste myself, blade song, and then give myself haste, and then what's this that